Hey guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh man, today is going to be quite the evening. We have a lot of great things to discuss. I mean, we're only what is it like 4 weeks away? Not even. It's like closer to 3 weeks away, right? I think it's between 3 and 4 weeks until San Diego Comic Con. I guess I'm saying that because you know what, San Diego Comic Con, the way it works out, the week is actually kind of weird because it starts on a Wednesday. So that's like a full week of events. It's absolutely nuts. And of course, I'm heading to San Diego Comic Con with a whole bunch of great people. It's going to be in freaking sane. Myself, the Mad Hatter, some more of the Flipboard crew are going to be there. We're going to be there with the Toy Sorceress, Michael, and of course, Toy Habits. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. And of course, I'm going to be with my excellent, the boss. He's the boss. He's the boss. He is the Danny Green himself. And guys, please help me welcome the Danny Green. Check this out, everybody.
Action figure dreams, every video a gem, so it seems. Plastic heroes lined up in rows. Come along, watch how the collection grows.
I need an intro like that. Guys, welcome Danny Green to the show. What's going on, Danny?
What up? How's it going, man? How's it
Bro,
going?
I need that intro, man. I need an intro like that for myself. I mean, like I got a kind of catchy intro, but it doesn't have a cool theme song. Like that's just bonkers, dude. Like
I know a guy. Don't worry, I'll hook you up.
you know a guy.
I know a guy that knows a guy.
You know a guy. I don't know no guys. You know a guy. Danny, you're awesome. How's it going, brother? Everything good? Like, how's the? I was doing crazy things. So Danny and I divided and conquered this weekend. I went all the way to freaking Georgia, to sweat my butt off, and I brought the Georgian heat back with me apparently because it's just absolutely. It was sweltering this weekend, Danny. Absolutely
sweating right now.
You're sweating right now.
It is hot, yo. It's been hot.
I was in. Yeah, it's freaking boiling out here. It is for you Americans. It's like for you Americans. Sorry. So it was 39 degrees today. It hit 39 freaking degrees today, Celsius. For all you Americans, that's 103 degrees Fahrenheit. 103 degrees Fahrenheit in Toronto. That is it. That is unheard of, Danny.
We cooking over here.
That is freaking freaking heard of, man. That is like what?
I got some sun on my head. Like up here, I got burnt. Anyways.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely, flabbergasted. Like it is absolutely bonkers how that happened. I was in Jolanta. What am I talking about? I was in Joe Fest. I was at Joe Fest 2025. Everybody, it was great seeing everybody representing Delta 17. Seeing a lot of great things that were announced at Joe Fest. Holy crap! There's a ton of stuff that was announced. Hanging out with Ramen Toy, hanging out with so many other wonderful creators. Ken from Toy Connections. I met so many wonderful JB, good friend JB of JB's Toy Trunk. Big Dub was there. So many other creators. It was amazing. Even met some people who watched the show, like Clint Jorgensen. Oh my gosh, Andrew Davis. Always great to hang out with Andrew.
Yeah.
So many great friends over the weekend. And you, Danny, you were at Awesome Toy Show and showcasing El Dragoon. How did that go, Danny? How was the show in Brampton, Ontario?
Well, you know what? Awesome Toy Show's it's a lot of fun. Energy's always high, right? So, there's music, DJ playing, and then there's always like raffles and stuff every hour. But we were there just showing off El Dragoon and got to talk with customers and just people walking by asking questions about it. I actually got to sign a few posters, which is kind of cool. So I don't know why, but people were just, hey, can you sign it for me? I'm like, all right. But anyways, yeah, it was a good time, man.
Absolutely, Danny. We had a great time at both of those conventions, and it's only going to get crazier now, Danny, because our next stop, it's the big one, Danny. It is the big one. And tonight, we're going to be talking all about the exclusives, the panels, and what you, myself, and of course the Mad Hatter of Mad Hatter Toy Reviews is going to be bringing. And Hatter will be joining us a little later in the show. But Danny, I thought you and I could probably get started talking about some of the things that are happening this week, during the week leading up to the week of San Diego Comic-Con. So what have you heard so far, Danny? Like what little tidbits have you been able to
Is it Mask? I think Mask, right? The little subjects. They're doing something.
100%. Mask is on the top of everybody's list. We're definitely going to get into that. Anything else that you've heard of, just off the top of your head?
Oh, Joe's, right? Joe's have a set coming out, right? The rock group. What's it called?
Oh, that's right. Gold Slither.
Gold Slither. There you go. Yeah. So that set,
Gold
right?
Slither is definitely going to be on top of mind for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Good one, Danny, for sure. Anything else that you've heard of from maybe like the Mask isn't the only thing the Loyal Subjects has. They have a whole bunch of other.
Oh, is it Gem? They're doing Gem.
Oh, there we go. That's it, Danny. Gem and the holograms, brother. Holy crap! I think this is the first time, and we're really gonna get into it. It's gonna be a huge thing. And have you heard anything from McFarlane? McFarlane has a couple of exclusives, I believe. They haven't really. I think they talked a little bit about it a little while ago. So we're going to go through all of these, Danny. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. What's your what is your favorite thing you're looking forward to for this event, Danny? Any things you're really looking forward to outside of the heat? The heat is going to be crazy.
Yeah, the heat for sure, right? I hope though I don't get deported, right? But outside of that. I don't know, I like that Slither set. I was actually after that, right? For the most part. And then I think we're doing like a panel and stuff. So I'm really excited about that with Flipboard and the whole team, right? And yeah, for exclusive, I guess, the Mask too, for sure. We get to see it. I don't think it's coming out that day, is it? So
it's actually going to be announced in 2 days. In 2 days, we're going to find out exactly.
Announced in 2 days, and it'll be available.
Exactly, and that's going to be bonkers. Everybody,
it's gonna sell out.
I'm very, very excited about what we're going to be seeing in the next couple days.
What about you? What are you looking forward to?
So I am actually looking forward to a few things. 100%, absolutely. You said it. Mask. I think that pretty much, at least in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of days, I'm almost certain that SH Figure Arts is going to have an exclusive there. They always do. Same thing with Mezco. I really want to find out what Mezco is going to be.
Yeah, Mezco.
Right? Mezco is going to be. Of course, I'm looking forward to Cold Slither. I think everybody and their uncle has been calling me, you, Hatter, everybody in the thing. All right, get me 10. You know what I mean? It's going to be, which is not possible, Danny. It's not possible to get us 10. I mean, last year, right? Like they had a lottery system. It was that's the one thing about these things that always gets me. And I think Mondo might actually have an SDCC exclusive. They usually do. So it's going to be interesting seeing what comes out of that. I'm going to be absolutely fascinated to see what comes out of that. And I am really interested in seeing what Masters of the Universe has not announced their SDCC exclusive yet. So I'm really eager to find out what that is. NECA has dropped their load already. So that's going to be that's an interesting little featurette. Star Wars. Did you hear about the Star Wars pack that they have announced? We're going to take a look at it more. But did you hear about it, Danny?
I don't remember.
Yeah. So it was announced a little while ago. If you haven't heard about it, Danny, it's actually I believe Obi-Wan and Anakin's fight in the lava pits.
Oh yeah. Yes, I do remember. Remember that. Yeah.
Yes. So
going around, he announced it. And he spoke. He's a big fan of Star Wars. So anyways, yeah, all good.
I'm really excited about that one too. That one's going to be huge. So let's start. Let's get into this, Danny. Let's actually start getting into this right now. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Let's actually, before we do that, Jen, let's say hi to everybody's in the chat. Lab Rat, hope everybody's good today. By the way, I got Flipboard for sale, such a steal at only $1 million. Did you get that from Toy Stalker?
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, there's Toy Stalker.
There he is.
Lab Rat, what a steal! Oh my gosh, I think Toy Stalker's flipping flipboards. What's going on here? Flipboard taking over the world. There's Toy Stalker. Good to see you, Toy Stalker. I wasn't talking about it, but I was talking about a different Toy Stalker. I was talking about a different Toy Stalker. Nolan's in the house. Hey Jay, Hatter in chat. Yes, the Hatter will be joining us a little later. So he's right now still doing deals, making contracts. He's doing his own little thing. He will join us a little later in the show. And of course, at Toy Stalker, who's flipping those flippers, Frankie Rivera's in the house. What's going on, Frankie?
What up? What up,
Good
Frankie?
to see you, brother. Hawkstop Animations. I hope Jada makes Gutsman and Bombman from Mega Man. Dude, did you see the new one that just got announced today? I think it's an SDCC. Maybe it might be an SDCC exclusive with the Swift hair.
With the hair. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna line up for that one, Danny. That one I have to get. And of course, we've got to talk about Jada, right? Jada has an SDCC exclusive for Street Fighter, right?
I think that we seen the stuff last year, right? And now it's coming out.
No, the Jada exclusive for SDCC.
Anyways, the ones you're gonna show. Anyways, yeah.
We'll show it, but it's the Burning Man. It's the Burning Man exclusive.
Oh. Okay.
Nolan. Hey, Danny.
Hola. Hi, Nolan.
Whoa, 101 degrees in Philadelphia, man.
So he knows what's up.
Brother, the sidewalks are melting here in Canada. Danny, the sidewalks are freaking melting here. It's crazy. Lab Rat, it was cool. 63 degrees in San Diego today. What? Really? Are we going to freeze in San Diego? Are we going to be cool in San Diego? That's going to be interesting. Oh my gosh.
It was burning last time. I remember last year.
Yeah, it was like hot as hell. Absolutely. You and I remember we put towels. We put towels.
I still got it right here. I'm ready.
He still got his San Diego towel.
I'm burning in my house. I got it.
Oh my God, it's literally burning here. It's crazy. Hawkstop Animations, Oil Man and Time Man from Mega Man Powered Up. Nice.
Oh,
I would love to see those.
Yeah.
Those guys will be sick. Nolan is looking forward to El Dragoon. Thank you, Nolan.
Let's
Always
go.
looking forward to that.
Thanks,
Toy Stalker. The Mega Man line seems to be a slow drip, but they're coming. Yes, but there's you know what? Come on, seriously. I'm a Mega Man fan. I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I'm really looking forward to having every one of Mega Man in my collection as soon as possible. Hawkstop Animations. I'm looking forward to NECA 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. They look good.
Oh yeah.
They look really good. The way they're the round head, the weird body. They're doing it really well. I'm really surprised. I'm really impressed by what they're able to pull off with that. Nolan, can't wait for Jada Scooby Doo to come out.
Yes,
dude. It's been a long time. Like didn't we? Those are the ones we saw last year, Danny. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I was talking. Yes. And they were just showing them again, right? So it's like, maybe they're coming out now, right?
I'm hoping they actually have packaging. I'm hoping they have a lot of things which they're going to release at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. Yojo C. Yo, what's going on, Yojo? Yojo June, brother. Yojo June.
What up, Yojo?
Hawkstop was asking about Jada Toys, which covered. Toy Stalker Animations. Did you go all in on Wave 3 that went up today? Woo-hoo-hoo. Jada Toys making moves. It's gonna be crazy. Andrew Davis is in the house. What's going on? I hung out with Andrew Davis this weekend.
What up, Andrew? What up, brother?
I hung out with the man.
He was pissed because I didn't show up. But anyway.
Yeah, he wanted to fight Danny.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight Danny badly. Yes, the dynamic duo is back together. Yes, we have returned from Joe Fest 2025 and of course the awesome toy show. Toy Stalker, you must have been referring to Ray, the other part of Toy Stalker. Oh, Ray. No, I am talking about Ralph. Shay Reed is in the house. What's going on, Shay?
Oh, Shay, what up, brother?
Let's talk some toys.
Yeah.
We're talking toys right now, bro. And guys, Shay showed off some amazing dios at the Awesome Toy Show. And Danny Green, of course, was selling off his collection to help pay for El Dragoon. It was amazing.
Oh, man. Incredible. You know what? Actually, Shay did well at the show, man. People were snatching up his dios. He had a big one. It was an alley scene, and they snagged it up, man. So
I'm telling you, Shay's going to rock it, man. And you know what? we're Danny and I are working on something a little bit more physical. Danny, read into that how you will, you perverts. Danny and I are working on something special, and hopefully we'll be able to announce it in the next few months. But it's going to be a big deal. Arturo Cruz, what's going on, Arturo? What's going on, man? How do you know if they're doing a lottery system for exclusive this year? I haven't seen anything. I don't know. It's just that like that's what they've been doing lately. It's been absolutely stupid and crazy. Toy Stalker, a TMNT 2012 is the best TMNT hands down. It was like the dark TMNT, Danny. It was like, they had these whiteout eyes and the freaking huge muscle bodies, and it was really cool. With the crazy logo. I loved it. To Vazone. What's going on? What's going on, Vazone? One half. I'm pretty sure there's only one half. There's probably Tiffany of Adrian's probably asleep. Let us know who it is. Good to see you, to Vazone. Guys, please subscribe to Vazone on Instagram and of course on YouTube. They're wonderful. They're wonderful creators, amazing customizers, and of course they do incredible work. And they have something special for Danny later. We're gonna find out. Danny's like, what? What's going on? Yo, Joe C. Wasn't lucky enough to get an SDCC pass this year. Hopefully next year. All right, brother. But you can always LobbyCon if you live in the area. You can just hang out. It's easy to do. Hawkstop Animations. Do you guys know the release date for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2012 NECA? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think Toy Stalker would know better than we do. So, and we will find out more details at SDCC, I'm sure. Xavier Behavior. What's up, dude? What's up, Xavier Behavior? That is a great name. I love that. I love that name. Not bad, bro. Not bad. All right. So, Danny, let's get into this because a lot of things happening in the toy world today. First of all, Mr. Green. Earlier this afternoon, there was a pre-order for Shirella for Master of the Universe, but unbeknownst to anybody else, they dropped a bombshell on everybody, announcing that the Fright Zone.
Oh yes,
the Fright Zone was actually announced today for pre-order. I mean, what? Like that's freaking crazy. Did you ever play with the? Did you ever have this as a kid, or was this after your time, Danny? What do you know anything about the Fright Zone? Like, what do you think?
I remember. I remember seeing like the original one of it. I think what's his name? Our buddy in what's it called? In Portugal, what's his name?
Yes, Pedro Ribeiro,
yeah.
right?
He has this. Yeah.
He restored it. Yes, he's restored. Not only did he restore the Fright Zone, he actually created a brand new one, which was, I believe, it was all blue, I think, and it was supposed to be a different. It wasn't the Fright Zone; it was like some sort of other domain, and it looked awesome. But this one is brand new from the ground up, Danny. It splits in two, and actually folds over to reveal a brand new playset. They've redesigned the dragon puppet into an actual six-legged dragon, and they've added so many brand new features onto this. And a lot of people are talking about this right now because it is pretty freaking crazy. As you can see, this is the exterior of the playset, and this is the interior of the playset. It literally folds over, as you can see here by the hinge, and you can play with it in two different configurations. The dragon is pretty cool looking. What do you think about this dragon, Danny?
It's interesting for sure. It's got the 6 legs, right? So it's
not the one-eyed snake. I'll tell you that much, right, Danny. It is a 6-legged dragon, but it's not the one-eyed snake. But he's a puppet too, so he's no longer a puppet anymore. Okay, so it's really cool to see him. But the real big feature. Sorry, what was that, Danny?
I said less playability now.
That's hilarious, Danny. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. No, he's got way more. He's got articulation everywhere. I think it's pretty cool. But the inside of the Fright Zone is quite interesting. It features the reversible cage. It has another restraining device on the other side. It's got a locking device on the inside of the play feature. So when you step in this, it actually clamps your feet. It's got a lava wall a rock monster on this side, which are not. These are all new features for this playset. The old one had the old playset had none of this stuff, and it even has Hordak's throne.
Well, that's cool.
That's pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
My gosh. And of course, they made a big deal about these ravens. I keep scratching my head. What the hell's the real big deal about these damn ravens? I don't even remember. Outside of the original Fright Zone, they weren't even ravens. They were vultures. So it's a funny thing to say that, you know what, there are ravens in this one, and they all have the same shape. You know, when you think about that, you should have different types of ravens, Danny.
They cheaped
It also comes with a weapons rack with 3 additional accessories. And someone told me about this, but I'll get to it in a second. It's got the crossbow from the Evil Horde, the blaster from the Horde Troopers, and here's something that somebody told me this afternoon that I didn't realize. This is actually Mosquito's blaster. So that's a new addition, because Mosquito didn't actually come with the blaster this time, Danny. He came with something completely different. So
now you can get that.
Absolutely. Now, Danny, having seen this playset in its entirety, what do you think is a good price point for this? I mean, it's not terribly big. It's way smaller than Castle Grayskull and way smaller than Snake Mountain, but it does include a full creature, right? And it's reversible this time, which the original Fright Zone was not. So, what do you think, Danny? What would you be willing to pay for the Fright Zone?
Maybe like $50.
I love you, Danny.
It's so basic, but it's cool. I guess, I get it. Like, it's cool, right? But I know it's probably maybe like $200 or something stupid like that.
Okay, so
right?
Danny would love to be at $50, which and I would love to. I would love to be. I would totally be on this on $50, 100%. I am with you. I am 100% with you, Danny.
I wouldn't pay more,
but you are more realistic, thinking that it's closer to $200.
Yeah, I understand. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Well, I will alleviate your fears, Danny, and say that this is a whopping $92, Danny. It is $92 for this set.
It's under $100.
It's sub 100, Danny. It is sub 100. What are your thoughts now? Do you think that this set is okay for $92? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, given the I'd still prefer to pay $50 or $60.
I love
get it. I get it at the same time, right?
I love it.
Everything's expensive now, man. So
you're not wrong.
This should probably be like $70 maybe, but because of inflation and all the crap going on, it's $90.
There you go, brother. I got you. This is the pack out, and at $92, there is always going to be that question: is it too much? But we do have to realize that there's a lot more, engineering in this. There's a lot more things going on, and it does come with a full figure. If you think about that, right? So the figure alone, at this size, it's probably going to be $30, right? And yeah, I get you. 50. Think about that. So $30 for the figure, $50 for the set. You're pretty much at $80 right there, Danny. So yeah, I think we're in the ballpark, all things considered. But there have been a lot of people who have been sort of critical about the price of this playset. So, but I can't blame them, Danny. I mean, you yourself are pretty much a proponent of the idea that this should just be $50. And that's from a fan who's not. That's from a collector who's not a Master Universe collector, right? So it's a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a big deal. That is a big deal. That makes sense, right? I mean, you are that's an objective idea, right? I totally get it.
I just remember what was it? One of those the Grayskull. I think that the Castle Grayskull didn't show up everywhere for like $20. Didn't you get like a shitload of them? Remember? Oh, sorry. Oops.
No. It's not that. Yes, I found. Oh God.
That's why I'm coming up with the $50.
I know. Okay, so Danny is referring, of course, to my toy hunt where I found 3 Castle Grayskulls for $5 each.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
When they were originally priced at $99.99. So up here in Canada they were $120. So Yeah, I mean, like, but that's clearance, Danny. That's the clearance chicken.
Once I
Danny.
see that price,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
that's the value.
Danny's beating me up while I'm down. That's oh my god, it's
I'm
getting
just
hot.
kidding, man.
Oh my god, it's getting freaking hot. All right, Danny's
It's under
Danny's
100
beating,
bucks, so that's not bad, I guess.
Danny is beating me up while I'm down. It's crazy. Toy Stalker. NECA hasn't solicited anything for 2012 TMNT yet. I think you're right. I thought what? Like, are we talking 2012 TMNT? I thought that license went to Super 7. Hold on for a second. 2012. Let me just double check on this. 2012 TMNT. No, they haven't no. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, it was the CG version. I remember that now. So they haven't solicited anything for 2012 at TMNT, but we last year we did see the first prototypes for the TMNT. No, not last year. Earlier this year at the New York Toy Fair, we actually saw 2012 TMNT prototypes. So you're right. Toy Stalker is 100% right. There have been no solicitations yet, but there have been. God, what am I talking about? There have been prototypes. Two vans, both are there. Oh wow! Adrian and Tiffany are watching. Good to see you guys. Let us know when Danny's surprise is ready because he's excited. You can see it. He's surprised.
I love surprises.
He does love surprise. Hawk Up animation. Is that the dragon? Yes, that is the dragon. Yojo C. It's a pet iguana.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It kind of looks like that.
Lab Rat. It's a grown-up Modi. Yes, it is a grown-up Modi. People have been talking about that today, and I agree. It is a grown-up Modi. It is a freaking grown-up Modi. You know what? Let's just bring it up here. Yes, it is a freaking grown-up Modi. I'm in total agreement with you guys. It is a grown-up Modi, 100%. Look at that thing, Danny. That is definitely Modi the Moat Monster. That is 100% Modi the Moat Monster.
So he's got a moving jaw there.
Absolutely. There's a lot of articulation to this. The Mythic Dolphin is in the house. What's going on, Mythic Dolphin? I love the new Fright Zone set. Yes, so good. I'm very, very excited. Tuvaz Zone, really awesome. Need to see this modern version come out to play. Price is too good. Nice. Nolan saying hi to the Mythic Dolphin. Shay, hey Danny, what are your thoughts on the SH Figure Arts MVC Marvel vs. Capcom Scott Stars?
Yeah, that was the talk of the town yesterday, right?
It's talking down actually even today. I think
Even today still. Yeah, I know. People are because they're complaining about the scale, the height. Apparently, he's smaller than Ryu, so I don't know if that's true.
Really?
He's smaller than figured to Ryu.
That's not right. That's not right. He's supposed to be taller. He's supposed to be taller than you.
So I don't know if that's true, but if true, they effed up for sure.
Yeah, no, they screwed that one up big time. That makes no sense. He needs to be taller than you. That's crazy.
Yeah, that guy he's tall. Anyways,
that's crazy. Lab Rat. Wish they would throw in an extra floor. That actually, that would be neat. Yeah, because then we wouldn't have to keep swapping it about. Toy Stalker. It's actually cheaper than what I thought it would be when I put my order in for a few months back. It seemed like it was going to be around 120. Yes, which was what many of us were worried about. But now that it's sub 100, I think people are like collectors of Motu are very happy. But Danny being the outside, consideration, I can see where Danny's coming from. I can totally see where Danny's.
Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to downplay this thing, but
no, that's you're being realistic, Danny. I don't disagree with you. Actually, I really don't. But I do say that this brand new figure does bring it up at least $30, right? So, Mythic Dolphin Jay. I'm waiting on my Flipboard shipping invoice from Hatter patiently. Are the special botchas still in my order coming? I'm guessing my Flipboard order will ship last probably. Your Flipboard order will probably ship before your botchas because the botchas themselves are very much still with Ramen Toy. So we'll keep you updated, Mythic Dolphin. I'm always trying to find out what's going on with your order because of that specific specialty order that you made. So I'll keep you updated. Lab Rat, those are 2020 prices. This is 2025. Aha. There you go, Danny. There it is. Danny's like, screw you.
No, he's right. Yeah, they're right. They're right. That's I'm talking about old pricing for sure.
Danny is again once being very like he's like that, and it's true. It's true. I agree with Danny. I do. I agree with.
Back
Danny.
then, it would have been those prices, right?
No, 100%. This size of this set sort of dictates that it should be a lot less in it. But you know what? I think Labrat has a point. Tariffs, all this kind of stuff. It's everything's changed.
100% for sure.
Yeah. Mythic Dolphin, Toy Stalker. I never received a June 2025 monthly bundle invoice. Is it coming soon? And then Toy Stalker says Mythic Dolphin Flip War is taking a little more time than expected, but I'm going to add your pre-order to your bundle. Yes, but guys, please be patient with this whole process. As you know, and I'm just speaking from many other many other Kickstarters and crowdsourcing projects that have happened in the past. Fulfillment is the hardest thing to do. It is absolutely crazy, and this guy can tell you. This guy can tell you right here. Fulfillment is crazy. It's different when you are a store and you're getting 20 orders a day, 30 orders a day. That is a completely different thing, because then you can easily, between a few, staff members, you can easily piece that out. You can get it out the door. Danny deals with this every single day. But if you're hit with 2,000 orders, right, in one shot, the logistics of that is just absolutely astronomical. And we're not just talking about from the United States, but actually, you know what? Let's start with there. Each state has its own different shipping codes. Each state has its own different shipping costs. Each city has its own different shipping costs. So it is a nightmare trying to actually navigate this whole thing. And it's been really, really difficult for many crowdsourced projects to go through this. And then you have to consider what's happening in overseas, what's happening up here in Canada, what's happening down south in Mexico and South America. Things are very and the thing is, we only received it about 2 months ago, right? And it has been a very difficult process. I imagine for a Toy Stalker, I can only go by what I see happening to Danny and his kind of struggles dealing with getting things out the door. So please be patient. Please bear with us. We appreciate your patience, guys. And of course, Toy Stalker is working very, 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 very hard to get your orders to you. We thank him very much. We thank Toy Stalker and the crew over at toystalker.com for everything they're doing. I mean, they're killing themselves over there. Seriously, that we are in huge. We owe them a huge debt of thanks. Absolutely. Mythic Dolphin. Mick J, I'm patient. Don't worry, just falling off. No, I know that too. If there's anyone with the patience of a goddess, it is the Mythic Dolphin herself, 100%. I'm not outing out anybody. That's not what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is that it's difficult to get these out the door. So bear with us. Again, it's not like a store selling 2 or 3 or 4 pieces. No, this is like 2,000 pieces which just landed on our door, and now we have to sort through them. Toy Stalker has to sort through them. They have to collate everything. They have to, like Danny, you're in complete in logistics. I mean, just dealing with 20 or 30 orders, it can be a nightmare, right?
Oh yeah, if you're dealing with like a few thousand at a time, just a matter of time before you get them all out. So you have to break it up, so many per day and yada yada, right? But eventually they all go out, right? So. But definitely patience is a thing, right?
I am always looking for patience, and of course, we thank everybody for their patience while we navigate these crazy situation with everything we have. But rest assured, everyone will get their orders. You don't have to worry about that. And Toy Stalker is making that happen. Huge shout out to Toy Stalker and the crew over there, guys. Thank you so much for that. A few more comments, and then we're going to bring in somebody who is absolutely extremely late, but we don't mind. Tuvaz Zone, surprise is coming together. Danny, your surprise is coming together. It's going to be great.
Do I have to wear a blindfold?
You have to wear a blindfold when we do it. We're going to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday, Danny. Hawkstop Animations, I hope Jada Toys completes the Mega Man 1 Robot Master Cast. Yes, they will.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Don't worry, that's coming. Nolan, it looks really good. I feel a bit high, but not yet. It feels a bit high, but not yet overpriced. Yeah, I'm totally on board with you. Hawkstop Animation, I'm not patient. I'm still waiting on Jadatoy's Guts Man, Bomb Man, Tie Man, and Oil Man. Jeez Louise, dude. You want the farm. You know how long it took us to get all these Street Fighter characters? It took forever, man.
But they're all coming, so you're good.
100%. Toy Stalker, thanks, Jay. I'm literally printing shipping labels right now. The man is a beast. It's freaking 10:45 where he is. Actually, I think it's later than that. And the man is an absolute beast. Thank you, Toy Stalker. We really appreciate it. And of course, here comes Steve Vendetta. What you drinking, Jay? It's Tim Hortons, man. Like how stereotypically Canadian is that? All right, guys, we're gonna bring in another wonderful guest tonight, and of course, he really needs no introduction, but heck, we're gonna give him one anyway. Why not? I mean, he I suppose he deserves it. Maybe, just maybe he deserves. I don't know. Maybe. It is, of course, the Mad Hatter. What's going on, Mad Hatter?
Going on, boys? How you doing?
Hatter, what up?
I'm doing. What's going on, guys?
Not too bad, Hatter. Not too bad.
I like that I have like intro music, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I just fucking jump through and then da-da. At first, I thought because you switched the screen that the special guest was that dragon thing from fucking the playset, the Fright Zone playset. I was like, is he gonna be on? I also got to mention that just hot out the gate, guys. I'm not too happy that Toy Stalker should be working and not chatting. Okay, he's actually like that time that he wrote the 3 comments that I saw him write is work time. That's one label that he could have printed, and he's still talking. So like right away, I'm just not in the best mood.
Yeah.
Just being on this live stream.
Why should Hatter have an intro? Because his ego is big enough.
Oh, you know what? Hey, get back to work, Toy Stalker.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a little limited on time.
No worries.
Because my kid is sick and I that means my wife is solo. You can't solo these toddlers. People think like, yeah, one parent deals with one. No. It's fucked up, man. Like you gotta hold them down. It's the whole thing. Not to get into the details of it. It's tough.
All right, I totally understand. You know, again, parenting and adulting is tough, Hatter.
Yeah,
adulting is tough.
That's why you should just be kids forever, boys.
Yeah, that's it.
It is the hardest thing in the world to do. So you know what, Hatter? Let's just talk about a few things that we should be talking. That we now that San Diego Comic-Con, you know, let's reset here, guys. Let's reset here. As a matter of fact, let's make this a little bit more comfortable. Bang! There we are. See everybody more comfortable, not so in your face, right? Because no one likes to see this. It's not a good look.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm so vertical. I'm literally. This is not even my setup. I just literally just turned the thing on. So
it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Apologies.
We got this. It's all good. Having said that, San Diego Comic-Con, boys. Hatter, we're going to see you at SDCC. Danny and I are going to be there. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I think we want to make...
Remember last year, dude, we fucking went to that one restaurant. Dude, that's
such a good time, man. Yeah.
I've been told...
That was awesome.
Yes, it was awesome. And I have been told that there's a possibility we might be going to something very similar again.
Yeah, I think we're going to do a rerun. This time I'm going to order... My mistake is I only ordered like $200 worth of shit. I got to order like 600. Okay, I got to be like, hey, pay for everybody on this side of the restaurant. You know?
Oh God, that would be crazy. I think Mario would be happy for sure. Mario would be like, absolutely, Hatter, whatever you.
Mario's the fucking man, dude.
Mario is the fucking man. He's freaking the boss.
Yeah.
So Hatter, last year, something pretty special happened. We had quite the moment last year where all of us, actually not all of us, but many of us in the Flipboard crew were able to gather and honestly put on a pretty cool panel. I thought it was pretty neat. Um, and it was really, not to get too mushy and everything, but I think it was it was pretty special. I think Danny was there, and he wasn't on the panel this time, but we got to hang out with the Toy Sorceress. We got to hang out with Michael. We got to hang out with me, you, and of course our good friend Ryan, who
he was on that panel, dude.
He was on that panel.
Yeah.
It was very, very special. And what was it? What were your looking back at that, Hatter? What were your thoughts about that time? I mean, we just finished pretty much we just finished the campaign, not even a few months prior, and we were riding high on everything at that point. What were your thoughts about that panel going into that one?
No, it really was special being able to like just tell, just being there, and honestly, I don't care if like nobody showed up. You know what I mean? I don't care. It wasn't even about that. It was just like us kind of like being together and just being like, hey, we have this thing that we're doing. We have this fun little thing that we're doing. You know what I mean? And like, and we made it, and like we created it, and like we're in rarefied air that like we not only were able to create something, but we can talk about it. You know what I mean? It was special. How many people? That doesn't happen every day. You know what I mean? A lot of us are kind of like artists in our own right, and we've been plugging away and banging our head against the wall to do some shit like this. And to just have a panel where anybody shows up, anybody just wants to hear, okay, what's this thing that you're talking about when you're in competition with giant IPs? Let's face it, at Comic-Con, Marvel this and Masters of the Universe this, and no offense to if you like that, but it's just like. It was cool. It was like, it's like an indie band. You know what I mean? It's like you got a space and you're playing, and so that's and somebody is showing up. You know what I mean? And we had people that showed up and they were there and they wanted to hear it, and it's the same thing with the figure. It's like people. I think we're in a time now where people are craving something a little new. You know what I mean? Like there's always going to be the old guard. There's always going to be time for, the next Ninja Turtle this or the next this and that. But like there is something out there where I feel like, because I feel it, and not just with my own shit, just like just something new, something different, something that will make me laugh, something that's like, oh shit, check this out. And again, it's like we were just there. It's like, hey, we was hanging out with like our friends, you know what I mean? We're just there and just shooting the shit. There was no official thing you have to do. We were just being stupid up there. And then the guy gave us the time and he's like, all right, get off the fucking stage. And, we were just like, it was great. I thought it really was like a moment.
Absolutely. And I feel the exact same way. I thought that, it really was, not to toot our own horns too much, but I truly do believe it. It was a moment where we could just celebrate, that time where we'd worked so hard to actually get this campaign going, and we were already knee deep into the production, and we had prototypes, right? And it was a crazy time. As a matter of fact, just looking at some of these images that we had at the time, I mean, we even got to display
that's right.
He was on the show floor.
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean? It was crazy. I mean, this was nuts. Of course, this is the base was done by our good friend Shay Reed.
Yeah,
looks beautiful. I think Hatter, you still have that base, right?
I do.
Wow,
nice base.
It's absolutely gorgeous. All the different faces in their first prototype stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We saw Katja in the background there. We saw the money bags, right? The little dudes. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the little guys.
that was just precious, man. That was just absolutely bonkers. Like seriously, what a time, Hatter. What a time to be.
Yeah, man, that was like a moment that, like, I've been going to Comic-Con for years. You've been, you guys have been going for years. But yeah, it was like special to just get to. Again, just you talk about your own thing like that. That's not. Look at that, man. That's not fuck, dude.
Yeah,
that's a fucking thing, man. Yeah.
We had a
Dave,
really
why you gotta put me emotional on the spot? Okay, like
no, man, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good emotions. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is that we you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. We conquered Comic-Con, Hatter. You know what I mean? Like, we came, we saw, we kicked ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And yeah, there was a decent amount of people in our panel. It wasn't like Mondo levels, right? But it was pretty. It was still fun. It was still great.
Yeah, but I heard that Mondo actually pays their audience. Did you hear about that? Like, they pay people to come in there. I got you, Mondo. I know what the fuck you're doing.
Well, you know, they bribe people. They bribe people by giving away full.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a giveaway, and then you know, it's like magically la di da, somebody shows up. Mondo.
Oh, you know, we love Mondo. We do.
No, we do. I kid.
So, I should we make a bit of a small announcement tonight about what we're going to be doing, because you don't have much time, Hatter. So I want to be sensitive about time.
Jay, what's the first announcement? Because we have a bunch of things. So give me the hint of.
All right. I would love to talk about what's happening with this for this year. I mean, like, we are going to be redoing another panel. I mean, like, that is something, right? Right? Hatter?
Yes. Congratulations, everybody. We're doing a panel. I'm congratulating not us, but you, the audience, because you get to see another panel and the honor of us doing a panel. So congratulations. Yes, we are doing another panel at SDCC. This one is going to be in a broom closet. Okay. We're going to be there. We're going to be all tight. We're going to be rubbing shoulders. So if you want to rub our shoulders, if you want to just sit next to us and literally smell us, Jay, break them off. Where are we going?
Yeah.
How do I follow that? How do I follow something like that? All right, so I'm gonna lead us into it. So, guys, we are actually gonna have a panel. It'll be on. I can't give you the exact details just yet. They will be posted on San Diego Comic-Con on their website, and you just have to search Mad Hatter. I'll do it right. I'll show you how to do it. It's the old version is still up there, but really quickly, I'll show you really quickly how to do that. So if you head over to just do a search for SDCC. Come on, SDCC, type properly. SDCC panel. Okay, you do SDCC panel schedule. You click on program schedule. All right. So then you click. Okay. Well, they changed it. All right, so you know what? They're actually in the middle of updating the panel schedule, so looks like we're going to be very, very soon getting the panels. But there will the actual once you're in here, all you have to do is they'll have a search bar. You just type in Flip Or, and it will come up immediately, showing you the room number, the date, and the time. I can't tell you though. This is something I can tell you is that we're going to be once again in the main building. So they seem to somehow I think we conned them, Hatter. We conned them into thinking that we're special enough that we should be in the main building. So
that's part of the line. It's the con line. Champions in the Faraday con, baby.
Right. You don't have to walk. You don't have to walk. To like a pizza joint where Super 7 has their thing.
Yeah.
And just get crappy pizza and hopefully get a chance at getting a turtle van. That's you don't have to do that. You don't do that. But here's something. Do you want to talk about talking about bribes to get people to the panel, Hatter? Would you like to maybe throw a bribe out there for some people here to get?
I'm just saying we might be working on. It's not a lot, Jay. I think the number we're looking at is 20 or 25 of a special little bribe that might be handed out. No, it's not a coin. No, it's not a pin, although the coins and pins are fucking lovely, and we have a limited amount.
We will probably have some of those to hand out too. You never know.
We'll probably we will, but a little something extra, a little, if you got Flipor, right? You might need like toys that he can flip. That that's he might need something. He has action figures. He doesn't necessarily have a vehicle. Maybe we're getting a few printed, like a very small amount, a handful that might be printed and be at maybe it's a pony. I don't know. It could be. All right. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I just go to artists and I say, hey, can I have surprise me? and he'll surprise me, and then I'll give that away, and he'll surprise you. So, and Jay, we will be talking about this some more, right? Like this is not
no. We're
one and done.
Definitely gonna talk about it. But rest assured, guys, just like last year, let's put it this year. Last year we did trivia, and trivia was fun. You know, people were and people were quick. Actually, there were some dedicated fans. Hatter, we had some really cool, like, quick answers. Some people took like 2 or 3 sometimes, but we had some dedicated answers at one point.
And
very much is going to be the same this year. I think we might even have a flip the toy into the satchel contest. We'll see how many people can actually do that.
Dude, we'll be there forever. Trust me. Every day I try to flip that, like, something into the bag on my my thing. It's very difficult.
I've seen it live. Danny and I have seen it done live.
I know.
Atlanta.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, but that kid had fucking skills.
They do, and that's the point. You got to bring your skills, right?
Yeah.
And then,
but yeah, let's throw that out there, that there is a little something. There is a little something we are working on. I don't want to jinx it because they are still being produced. But we are, hopefully I get them in time. And then, again, it's going to be 20 to 25. Lucky people at the door. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
All right. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And one of the things we're going to cover, Hatter, at the panel is going to be the Wave 2. We're going to talk about Wave 2.
We're going to talk Wave 2. We're going to throw out some Wave 2 fun. I
have a picture of something we can maybe we can tease this, Hatter. I don't know if you want to, but maybe we can tease this. I have a piece. It's not the whole thing. We're not going to show the whole thing. We have a piece of something.
Let's fucking tease, dude. This is the Mega J channel, man. Let's
all right, guys.
Who's gonna fucking stop us?
So check this out, everybody. Here is a sneak peek here for the Danny Green show. Actually, this is and it's appropriately a green, something very, very green, something green. I think people are gonna freak out over this, and it actually has something to do with Danny's favorite item. So, Danny, this one's for you, Danny. This one's for you, brother. All right, guys, check it out. You will see this in its full entirety and you have to be at the panel. We're gonna try and stream it. We'll see if SDCC lets us here. But we're gonna. This is gonna be one of Wave 2 figures, and I'm gonna let people talk about this right now. Let's see what you guys think. So, guys, here is a tease of the Wave 2 figure, the first Wave 2 figure to be officially announced at the panel. Danny Green.
Oh, so I'm liking this already. I'm liking it.
You get to rub the dollar signs, Danny. That's what
right there. Oh, hey, yes. as long as you get something out of it.
Yes. That's green. That's green metallic, by the way. And you'll never get. People are thinking like, okay, so this is what he looks like, and then the rest of him looks like normal. No, that's you're not going to guess what it is. But this is actually a little bit of a mech suit. It's actually a little bit of a all protection suit. But this is definitely something that we are going to talk about because Jay, I'm going to make like a bonus announcement. Just to go along with this, I am with Jay working on. I am recruiting an Avengers assembly of artists to work on cards for the Champions in the Faraday that can sort of introduce other characters. And this is this is one of the ones that I think is going to be this is going to be one of the cards that we're working on. If you guys remember, like superhero cards, like Jim Lee cards in the day, X-Men cards. We are diligently working on, and I want an artist to do one artist to do each one. Maybe one artist does 2 of them, but like thinking of like maybe 15 cards with different characters. Okay, that I know somebody had mentioned more than one figure. Definitely more than one figure. In fact, I am thinking of like 4 or 5 figures that I would like, they're not named Flipor, although there is a variant that I think will be really great, and you may or may not be looking at him right now. But this is what this is part of. We're kind of creating art for some cards that I think will be fun, will be funny, and again, this is also a way. Jay and I had discussions about this a lot, and we're thinking like this is a way to kind of like gauge people's excitement and people's interest in certain things, because then you can physically see something. You know what I mean? Like I'm always talking about shit. Jay's always talking about shit, but to see something, I mean, Flipboard started with less than this. Like Flipboard was a sketch, and then I know I talked about it for 2 years, but like we're like, if we want to kind of move forward and make this a line that is sort of a wink and a nod to toy collectors and toy greed and flipping and making money. I mean, look at that. Look at that fucking green metallic. Imagine that beautiful green metallic. I think that this is something that people will like. So my thing that I want to do right now is I want to work on cards, and in tandem with that, thinking of what we want to do for Wave 2. If you are a byproduct of the 80s and 90s and you love toys and you love video games and you love shit like that, I think you're going to love Wave 2. If you know about Target and Walmart and you're a Toys R Us kid, you might love Wave 2. If you love, all of the jokes that we've been putting in, and if you're happy with Flipboard, I think you're gonna fucking love it. So yeah, that's I feel like Todd McFarlane. I think Nolan said hi, Todd. Hi, Todd. But yeah, I don't know, Jay. Did I cover everything?
Yeah,
he was talking to Todd. He was talking to this Todd. I thought it was like sometimes people say, "Hey, Hatter's todding it up," because I go into McFarlane mode where I'm like, "You gotta get the Flipboard with the metal and the green and the this and the that." You know what I mean? So I thought that's where. In fact, Jay, I'm actually very excited because today I commissioned an artist to do Fawn. If you don't know, speaking of Uncle Todd, that has nothing to do with him. A completely new character, Fawn. The demonic deer who makes a deal with the gods to come back to life is being worked on right now as a card. Tosser, if you remember, that was the asshole UPS driver. He's being worked on right now. I am chasing a very special artist that everybody knows to do the Flipboard card. He has softly, I confronted him at TurtleCon. I literally was like begging him. He has softly agreed. Hopefully he agrees, because if he does, he'll be the major card. I'm fucking serious about this, guys. I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. I see Toy Stalker. He's still talking, by the way, not doing labels, but that's okay. I'll let that go. But yes, this is what we have in the works.
Absolutely, and I'm excited. Fawn, though, holy crap! I didn't see it. I'm learning. I'm learning things, guys. I'm learning things myself. I had no freaking idea about Fawn. This was completely out of left field. Like, holy crap, we're getting a Fawn. My God, that's
we're getting a Fawn card. We haven't.
We're getting a Fawn. Oh, a Fawn card. Yes. We're getting a Fawn.
We haven't.
We're getting a Fawn card.
Yes.
We're getting a Fawn card. So guys, you can expect that Fawn. The Fawn.
Fawn, the deer. His mother was shot by hunters. He's almost dead. He makes a deal with the gods to give him power, and then he goes on a rampage and starts fucking killing hunters with his new felt power. Okay, the little deer turning into this beast. That's completely original. It has nothing to do with another property you might know.
Of course, man. Original, man. Look at that.
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
I love it though. It's like
yes, and by the way, this is why you got it back, because in the Kickstarter, this is one of these little Fawn box. This is not just the thing that we're showing because we want to be cutie pies. This is something that people have. They got a little Fawn box, and that's something we want to get your money's worth out of these things. In Wave 2, that one of the things that I think Jay and I and Ralph and everybody like had a lot of pride in is when people got those figures, they were like, "Dude, you get a lot for the money." That's what I wanted to hear, because like I know with boutique figures, they have to be more expensive. You know what I mean? Like we can't charge, $20, like origin prices. But our whole thing was like, we're gonna give you enough shit and that like you're gonna be happy with it. So that's gonna be. And look, we're all toy collectors, so we know a little bit about like the things that make us upset. When there's the with the green fell antlers. Imagine him just fucking stabbing some hunters. This goes on a rampage. This is that's fun. By the way, I don't want to shout out my co-creator of this. Do you know who co-created Fawn? Jay?
I actually do.
Do you know? He
actually do.
Did you want to highlight? Do you want to highlight the co-creator of Fawn? All right.
He's
although he's more like the co-creator. You know how like you have the co-creator like Venom, but like Todd gets the heat, but you get the other guy. He's more like the other guy. You know what I mean? Like
I think he's right there. He's hanging out. There he is. He is. I mean, he's always wanted to be because his ego's not big enough.
Do you know that like a few days ago I talked to him. He's like, man, I'm so busy doing this, and I was like, dude, you should be honored that you're doing this. Like, you should actually like. I hated hearing that. Like, I was like, I want him to, when he talks to me, be like, dude, thank you so much for letting me ship thousands of boxes. Thank you. You know what I mean? But it's like, you actually have the nerve. You have the nerve to be like, not complain, but just be like he's, I'm so busy. Just relax.
Well, look. He's giving you the. He's giving you the face right now. He's giving you.
Yeah, exactly.
He's giving you
exactly.
the face. Okay. Oh my gosh! But no, seriously, we really appreciate everything that Toy Stalker is doing. I mean, we joke a lot about it, but honestly, if it wasn't for him, we'd be drowning right now. He's drowning right now. We're all drowning right now.
But man, he's drowning in boxes.
He's keeping us afloat, like seriously. If tirelessly. I mean, he's working right now. He literally said that he is going absolutely bonkers right now.
He is. No, he is. He does work hard.
Absolutely. A few comments from the chat. Nolan Hatter, what's going on?
What's up, Nolan?
Walter Montier. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We're doing great, my friend. Nolan, # champions of Neferity. Yes, it's going to happen, brother. We're going to see you. Hopefully, we'll see you, Nolan. DJ 500, it's not a pony. It is a fawn. It is the fawn.
No. I think he was talking about before. He was trying to guess what we were giving away.
Oh yes.
And that's not fawn.
It might be a pony. You never know. You just never know. Two Vazone. Toys to flip. Awesome idea.
Wait, what is that? The text is too small for me to read. What did you say?
Toys to flip. Awesome idea.
Oh, awesome idea. Yes, yeah.
Justin Mohan, Jay, are you going to Geek Dad Life's Toy Tuber Party SDCC? It depends on the day. And there's not enough room. There are too many freaking egos in there, including some dude who just keeps crashing the party. So I mean,
Jay, you're not going to this?
If I'm there, because we usually leave on Sunday, right? So it depends on if we can, if we can make it, right?
By the way, Jay, did you mention when our panel was, just so everybody knows?
Yeah, can't do that just yet until they post it. That's why I looked. I looked on the page, but they haven't posted it yet. So we can't tell you when. We can tell you that we do have a panel, and we can tell you it's in the main building. But that's all we can tell you right now. Once the full details are released, then we can shout it out to the high heavens. DJ 500, is he called Greedor? Is he Greedor? I'm gonna say, Hatter. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this is not Greedor. Though that's a pretty good guess.
What about a green alien character named Greedo? That would be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting.
Like he hangs out at like a bar. We should do that.
So Justin, no, Hatter actually mentioned that to you directly. There's definitely more than one wave figure in wave 2. We're going for a full wave this time.
Yes, our goal the whole time was like, if we can parlay like Flipboard into, like get some heat from under us, and then we can use that to make a few other ones in like, because I'm a fan of that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you're always gonna have to have variants, and I love variants, dude. Like some of my favorite He-Man, Skeletor, Ninja Turtle figures are the variant versions.
Absolutely.
But I don't like when it's just variant shit. So like, but I understand The benefit of variants is that it might be popular enough to support other characters. So I don't see a wave like I feel there is benefit to having some kind of variant Flipboard in the wave just to help buttress everything. But I definitely am in the new character business and mindset. Like I want new shit, and most of the shit I'm excited about is like new shit. So that's definitely, I'm coming at it from that perspective, you know?
Absolutely. Jojo C says, "Is it Scalpor?"
Right? That's a good one too.
Frankie Rivera, this is fantastic. Yes, we are very excited, Frankie. Todd say, got Flipboard in hand. Thanks, Matt Hatter.
Oh yeah, congrats! Thank you for the support.
Absolutely. The Deadheads. This has $1 Million Man vibes. I didn't realize that until just now, Hatter. I just,
buddy, of course, yeah. $1 Million Man is dude. The first tease that we did for Flipboard was him. I don't know if you remember this.
I do actually.
It was $1 Million Man holding up the money, and Flipboard was literally like right behind him.
Absolutely.
So I cannot separate my love for wrestling and $1 Million Man from this toy line. I fucking, like we all have the stuff we're inspired by, but I keep on thinking of that money. He just
money.
Dude, that is Flipboard. So yes, 100%. But
every man has
there
his
will
price.
be differences.
Absolutely. Flipmon cards.
Flippymon, gotta catch them.
Oh, that's true. Flipmon. Yeah, Flippymon.
I turn my hat backwards like Ash.
Okay, man. I liked Tossor. The art was dope for him. Oh, you like Tossor,
thank
eh?
you.
You like Tossor, eh? Interesting. All right.
I mean, if you like Tossor, it'd be weird if we decided to make that into a figure. I don't know. That'd be strange. That'd be strange that a figure you like, we might.
You never know.
Psychopathic, a psychopath, like postal worker, like that's just crazy, Jay.
That is kind of crazy, but it's something we can consider there, Hatter.
Yeah.
Something that might
because
one day bear fruits. You just never know. You just never know what. What's
because we have like a theme going with Champions and the Faraday, is that we like assholes are funny. Let's face it. Like assholes are funny. Flipboard is kind of an asshole. Tosser is definitely an asshole. Evil Bay, mistress of the auction house. I mean, what a fucking asshole. She's a queen, but she's an asshole. She's just like, just ripping people off. There's a theme here. There's sort of a thing. And yeah, at some point we have to have who's good in this world. I don't know. Jay, we don't know who's good, but we might, we'll find out at some point. But this is a world of miscreants. It's very obvious.
It is. They're all out to get each other. It's absolutely fucking stupid. It's like every toy collector ever. We're all out to get each other. Andrew Davis, Flipboard across the world. Yes.
Oh,
100%. As a matter of fact, if you slept on this, guys, BBTS is literally sold out of every flip. They had a second stock run after they got their shipment. And now they're pretty much sold out. Hatter, they're done.
Dude, it's wild. BBTS had the most stock.
Yes.
They literally have 3 grayscale figures left.
And maybe not even. Maybe not even. Let me check. Keep going.
No. So just people that watch this, we got 3 more. There are 3 more places. Okay. Well, let's talk about Nerdzoic first because I think he is mostly out of his stock. On the Nerdzoic side, obviously Toy Stalker is. I mean, I know he's gotten a lot of pre-orders, especially after the BBTS thing. So you can get it there, and then finally you get it at Titan Toys. Titan Toys Canadian. You get it in Canada, but you can also get it worldwide.
Danny, hold it up. Danny, actually, Danny, of course, with Hatter Toys, of course, Danny.
There you go. But
hold it up, Danny. Look at that. He's got it.
Oh, nice.
The shipment is here. Danny, of course, and I work with Titan Toys, And Titan Toys just got their shipment. So guys, if you need them here in Canada, we got them ready for you. They're here and ready to ship. Danny's been waiting for this for months.
Oh, nice, dude.
He's been waiting for this for
dude,
months.
I love seeing this in people's hands. I love yeah. There you go, Danny. Danny's a good boy. He knows he knows what's up in the toy world.
I know what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm after that glow in the dark one. I gotta find it tomorrow when I get back at Titan because I couldn't find it today.
Dude, the glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I gotta say about the glow in the dark, and people will attest to this. Don't hit it with anything. Just literally take it into a closet, and without doing anything, it was like radiation glow, and that was actually something that Ace was like. He's like, dude, this might be the most glowiest glow in the dark figure. Like even before, I remember I had talks with him. He's like, the material we're using it's like, I was like, I don't want to know about the material. I don't want to know if it's gonna shorten my lifespan, but dude, that motherfucker glows like crazy. And then you have little Katcha. The Katcha glows too.
Oh, Shelky, I gotta snag that, man.
Yeah, dude, he's right. It is a freaking flashlight. It is crazy. Yeah.
You have a preview, Danny. You have a preview. Grab the little glow in the dark mini, and he's made of the same plastic, so that little guy will.
Oh yeah, the little mini guy.
Glow in the dark. Guys, just to illustrate that we're serious. Check this out, everybody. This is absolutely nuts. Nerdzoic is already sold out of the original Flipboard, completely sold out. They're no longer taking pre-orders for Flipboard. They're no longer taking pre-orders for the Flakbots. They are completely sold out. So you guys got to keep. You guys got to. I can't believe it. The freaking no, actually I do. Botches.
The botches.
Those things are absolutely out of this world. People cannot get enough of botcha. Completely sold out. And slowly but surely, they are going to quickly run out of all the rest of the wave because, Hatter, BB Test is completely sold out. Everything is sold out except the last man standing, who is the Customizer's Dream, and there are only 3 left in stock.
Yeah.
So,
you know what, dude? If I was a customizer, I'd fucking eat that. Only because, like I was actually debating. I was like, I have like 2 of them. Oh no, I have 1 of them, but I was like, fuck, man, I kind of want to buy it. And by the way, I don't have any more of my shit. And once this is done, we're not gonna remake these figures.
That's right.
There's not gonna be like another run. We want to make new shit, but I would love to be a customizer because also this comes with a gray Katcha. And I really want to customize my own Katcha and the
by the way,
yeah.
Gray Katchas are the rarest Katchas. They are super, super rare. They will be the rarest Katchas you've ever seen. It's absolutely crazy. So if you definitely should get yourself a deluxe, a Customizer's Dream. And of course, with these 2 quickly selling out, that Toy Stalker is not going to be able to hold on to these for very much longer, Hatter. So guys, get your pre-orders in. Toy Stalker has everything in stock.
I do want to say this too. Sorry, Jay, I'll let you finish.
Okay. I just want to really quickly say, guys, do not sleep on these because honestly, they're in stock for now, but they won't be in stock for long.
Yeah, it won't last through the summer for sure. I do want to mention too that Toy Stalker is the only place where you can get. We've had a few people ask, and it's the only place where you can get the coins and the pins and the art prints. So we have these coins. We made a few hundred, but I don't know how many are left now. There's not a lot, and they are heavy. Heavy, beautifully sculpted coins, both sides, different sides. There's an enamel pin, and if you also want these with an art print that is hand signed by yours truly, you can get it. It's called the Concrete, and it's on there too. That's where you get the best value. Is you can get the coin and the pin and the art print together. But Toy Stalker is the only place to get it. It's also the only place to get the Flipboard shirts. So if you order that, You can get those shirts, dude. We had a whole family in Joe Fest that sent me a thing, and they all were wearing Flipboard shirts. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I shared it. It was great. Okay.
Those are
and by the way, I think they were flipping toys.
That is not untrue. Hatter speaks the truth. Just taking a look at Joe Fest. Yes, there was indeed an entire freaking family.
Yeah, the whole family was wearing that. I mean, come on, man.
That is the flip life.
Super nice. What happened?
That is the flip life, 100%.
Yes.
And just to reinforce what Hatter is saying, yes, we do have. Oh, geez, I just dropped it. The Flipboard coins. Look at that. This is like the John Wick of all of lore here, guys. This thing's massive.
I said if you meet me at a convention and you show me that coin, I kind of have to do you a favor. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like John Wick. Like, I mean, that might involve assassinations. I don't know. Like, we can talk about what that is. I for sure have to give you like a fist bump or a hug. All consensual, by the way. You know what I mean? I got anybody says, hey, I want a hug, you got to be like, hey, do I have your consent? And then I give you like, I do one of those like bro hugs where I grab your hand, I pull you in, I do that hug, you know? So get the coin. I have my coin displayed with my Flipboard. It looks all nice. I went to Amazon. I got a little coin holder for $7 and I have it and it looks all fucking awesome, man. And I got the pin right under it, okay? Absolutely. And everybody that comes over, they say, that coin is fucking amazing. And I say, thank you. Now get out of my house. That's what I say. I just kick them. Kick them right out, Jay. I kick them out.
We kick them out. One other thing we forgot is that we still do, shockingly, have a couple of these left. I mean, like they do exist. These are extremely.
That is a hand sketch by yours truly on a fake $100 bill. Let's relax. And that's, you know, other people, they sketch on paper. I'm not going to sketch on paper. I'm going to sketch this on money, and you can display that money. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what's the point?
So, I think now is a good time to sort of tease, Hatter, that there might be some special things coming to San Diego Comic-Con that we can't fully reveal yet.
Possibly.
But I think we can reveal. This is part of that reveal. You know, you never know. If you see Hatter and I at a special place, in a special place,
well, Jay,
we're not going to tell you where.
That we haven't revealed that. Jay, you're the only one that has the bills. I don't even.
I'm the only one that has the bills, which is why it's a cha-ching.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
We will have some more. We will have some more announcements and some fun stuff that's in the pipeline. So follow this line, you know, I think we're working through it in terms of like delivery, obviously, and people have been very supportive and very happy, and I love to see it. I love people having fun with toys again. You know Absolutely. What I mean? That's the fucking name of it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he is.
There you go.
There he is.
Look at that.
That's
Danny,
crazy.
Danny, you got to give us a ceremonial flip, like while you're on camera.
100%. Flip it, Danny. Do it again.
That's like
there we go.
A bowling flip. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. That's it.
I feel like I can hurt somebody with this shit right here. Boom.
That's right. That's right.
Right here. Boom.
You can put somebody's eye out with that thing. 100%. All right, Hatter. You know what? Let's. Danny's just showing off now. Danny's always flexing. Danny, always flexing. Danny. Listen, Danny. That's right.
Flip your life, motherfucker. Anyway.
No, damn.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what, Hatter? Let's just do a few more teases because I think that. Oh, wait a second. Toy Sorcerer's in the house. Yes, we're going to be hanging out with the Toy Sorcerers.
What's up, Toy Sorcerer? I can barely read the chat because like my like.
Congratulations on the incredible toy line, guys. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you, Toy Sorcerers.
Thank you, Madam Sorceress.
Hello to my 3 favorite toy tuber buddies. I can't wait to get Flipboard. We're gonna. I know Toy Stalker is busy, but we're definitely gonna get you your order as quickly as possible, Toy Stalker, because you're gonna do a full review. By the way, guys, just so everybody knows, reviews have been coming crazy. Reviews have been coming in fast and furious. I don't know if everybody knows this, but the reviews have been absolutely pouring in. Of course, you know, we got some crazy dude named Mr. Home Arcade doing reviews. We got the Bad Boy Toy Club did an amazing review.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Same thing with the Badass Reviews. Incredible reviews all around. And of course, Hatter telling everybody to heat up their figures, 100%. Geeky Reviews all the way in the UK. He did an incredible review. Action Figuratorium did an incredible review, even explaining why this is such an important figure. It literally is in the title. Why Flipboard and the champions.
That's great.
Go ahead. I mean, literally, he goes through the whole reason about how difficult it was to do this Kickstarter and why it is really an important thing to do. And earlier today, I don't know why it's not coming up, but earlier today, we did get a review from our good friend over at Nostalgia Unboxed.
That was like a few days ago.
Yeah, sorry, he posted it a few days ago.
Yeah,
and I got to tell you, I love the title. Don't make toys.
Yeah,
if you're not in the toy.
Finally, my he was waiting for my check to clear to him, and
if you're not in the toy industry, you shouldn't be making toys.
he had a lot to say, this Johnny guy. You know what I mean? You can't you know. And by the way, I didn't have nothing to do with it, man. I first of all, he bought his Flipboard, and it was like, but he did not ask me for. He just did his thing, and I saw it published. Everybody thinks that me and him are like fucking talk like two little like schoolgirls. He just published it. Okay. How about fucking Pixel Dan did a fucking Flipboard review, dude?
Yes, that's true.
Nice.
We might have another guy that is doing one. Kind of rhymes with toy. His name rhymes with Toy Riz, and he's a very, very busy, very large toy tuber. But you know, you might see something from him too. He did a great dude. My mother loves his review.
Yeah.
She's like, and now like she's like, wow, he spoke so well about this and that, blah blah. But that was also her way of saying that I don't. You know what I mean? Like that's her way of saying basically, why can't you be more like eloquent and like you know, professional? But she loves this review. She loves it. My mother confirmed. Loves this review.
That's freaking awesome. By the way, Hatter.
What's that?
I just found out today that Tommy Hodges, the great Tommy Hodges, is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that. Tommy Hodges doesn't. Tommy Hodges is like a fucking ninja. He's secretive, man. He's a freaking unicorn. You can't. If you don't catch him once, if you don't catch him, you'll never catch him again.
Yeah,
he's very Tommy Hodges, supreme. Part of the like the new Mount Rushmore of fucking sculptors for sure.
Toy Surfer says yes, we will do a full review on ToyHabits.com. Oh, we're excited. And she also says Danny's gonna flip the bird. Danny's rearranging it right now just to be able to do that.
Like this, you gotta do it like this.
Oh, there you go, Danny. Do it again.
Danny, just remember to heat him up. That's my thing.
Oh, Danny.
Isn't that how you do it?
That's how you do it, buddy.
Yeah, you got to do it with your middle finger. Yeah.
Right. All right.
You know what, Hatter? Just I know you have to get going pretty soon, but I did want to just give a few more teases out to people.
Yeah, let's tease.
Yeah, let's go ahead and tease. So, guys, some other.
By the way, Hal Jordan is here. Hal Jordan's getting very fresh. He said, making the rounds like a toy tube call girl, basically. Okay, I mean, call girls get paid like real well. I'm just here for free. You know what I mean? So it's not exactly like that, Hal.
Oh my gosh, good old Hal Jordan, and of course he's got the best thumbnail ever. What the heck, dude? Like seriously, tone it down there, buddy. Tone it down there.
Yeah, put a tent on that circus, Hal.
There are kids watching, for crying out loud. All right, guys. So a couple of other teases we can show you. Not nearly as done as this, but. You guys can start guessing. Let's get some guesses in the chat here because this is going to be awesome. And I'm going to go through the chat in a bit. But here is another wonderful tease from the Mad Hatter himself. Check this out, everybody.
Well, I don't even know about this tease. Oh, whoa!
What's that, Danny? Danny's like, ooh.
I think I know. remember seeing this.
Those are like Chun-Li legs, man. Wow. Holy
I know
crap.
what's going on with that. What's
Somebody
going on with
does not-
these Chun-Li these THICC legs?
Somebody does not skip leg day. This one,
No.
wow. Blah,
I
blah,
know.
blah, boom. Wow. Holy crap. Don't know what this means.
But Uncle Todd, we got to watch out because Uncle Todd says female figures don't sell. So we got to be careful, guys.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Check out Hal's reaction. thick thighs save lives.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Hal. Even though he called me old like a few fucking comments above. You're not wrong.
My goodness. So yeah, guys, if you definitely wait, Toy Stalker. Chun-Li wishes she had the thighs of a con woman. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
This is gonna be a good one, guys. This is gonna be, by the way, I am for this female character locking down, it's almost set in stone, but I am chasing an artist that you've seen his stuff in Mondo, you've seen his stuff in NECA. He's like the premier NECA sculptor right now. And he does the best female sculpts. He has already agreed to do this. He's just very busy. So when I say I'm taking it seriously, I'm taking it fucking seriously. I'm not gonna, we're trying. If we want to do this, we want to do it right. We spent a lot of time on Flipboard before we were like, let's make a prototype or let's make this. So, and again, a lot of that is my own OCD. You got to be perfect. You do the thing, this and that. It's never going to be perfect anyway. But like, I want to make sure that these are fucking great and they're hot before we go and put it out there.
This is going to be a crazy new reveal, and you got to be there at the San Diego Comic-Con to see what this actually is, who this actually is. Yeah. And we have more. We did tease that we're going to do some like a full wave, and you know what that means, that we're going to have some nemesis. No, how do you say that, Hatter? How do you say nemesis?
Yeah. Oh, I like King Panther's thing. Mr. Hatter, can you just cut to the chase and announce right here live on Mega J Retro live stream that a 1/6 Flipboard will be revealed at Comic-Con. Hashtag cat sifting hard. You know what, Panther? We gotta get Mondo on board. If Mondo knew what was good for them, let's just talk about Mondo just for a second. If they really, Mondo's all about, I'm going to talk shit about Peter right now because he always talks shit about me. He just was on YHS talking shit about me just now. Like, I love that guy. I think he's fucking great. But if you want to be really punk rock, Peter, if you want to be like, oh my God, we got our finger on the pulse, you wouldn't be making a 1/6 scale Flipboard. And trust me, the rights, I'll make you a deal on the fucking rights. Okay. But you announce that, people would be like, holy shit, get the thing. And especially if it fit in the Motu brand. By the way, superstar Tommy Hodges, already on his page, sculpted a Flipboard face just on his own. So obviously there's people that want to do it. So Peter, and if Peter's not here, can you give this message to Peter? How about you really show you got your fingers on the pulse? Oh, we're doing Ninja Turtles. Yeah, everybody is. Oh, we're doing He-Man. Yeah, everybody. We're doing the popular things. Everybody can chase the popular things. Peter, Hector, Bobby, you guys know, Bob at Mondo, you guys know, you want to be cutting edge, you want to be punk rock, do a 1/6 scale Flipboard. You have a sculptor that already wants to do it. Again, I'll give you the rights for a fucking steal. I still want to make money on it. Fuck that. But you know that you want to do it. All right. Don't let's not get cute. Let's not say we're punk rock. Let's be punk rock for real. Give that message to Mondo. Give that message to Peter. Somebody give him that fucking message, please. Hashtag give Peter the message.
Absolutely. I got you. Travis is in the house. A Toy Con mood. Good to see you, brother. Hope you had a great time at Joe. It would have been better if you were there, brother. It would have been better if you were there. It would have been freaking crazy. But we hope to see you at SDCC. That's gonna Toy Sorceress. We're gonna tear it up at SDCC. We are gonna tear it up, Toy Sorceress. It's gonna be nuts. We're gonna freaking devastate the whole place and flip everything, flip it all over. And Drock 81-12 2000 2000. Haven't seen the three of you together since SDCC last year, brother. It's gonna happen. We're gonna two-peat. We're gonna two-peat. We're gonna repeat. Sorry, we're gonna repeat. We're gonna repeat. 100%.
We're gonna two-peat.
We're gonna two-peat. I can't talk anymore. And then Hatter, you know what? Let's throw one more out there. Everyone needs a nemesis, whatever the heck they're called. And this will definitely be one of those. What the heck is that?
Who is it? Jay, you know what? Show the whole thing. Let's show the whole thing.
You want to show? You want what?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Let's just show the whole thing.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
like,
so, guys, well, all right, sure. Let's show this. So, this one's a freebie, guys. This one's a freebie because
because we're in good company here.
All right, but the rest of these have to be. You have to be at the show to see the rest.
And this is still, as you can tell by the pencils. Sorry, also a work in progress.
It is, but looks like the Hatter's being generous tonight. The uncharacteristically generous, by the way. Guy's a cheap bastard. So he's being incredibly uncharacteristically generous to guy. Whoa! What's this? Drock 81 2000. You guys are invited to dinner again. When it fits your SDCC schedules. We know who this is. We know who this is. Yeah. We know who this. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, bud.
It's going to be so good. And
that
of course,
was the best fucking time, by the way. But yeah,
Toy Sources, and Michael. We're all. We're definitely going to raise a glass to a friend.
Yeah,
thank you, brother. Too. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, ready, guys? You're going to see this full frame now because again, uncharacteristically generous.
Yes, there is. Jay, I'll give you the cue. How about I give you the cue when to reveal it? Let me give you a little bit of lore. The marketplace of Tarjay, it's not like going to Target. In the land of Neferity, there are flippers. There are people, the guards are always on the lookout for flippers. Flipper is like, he's not very welcome. But there is a story arc where apparently the rumor is that there's a rogue guard out there who was infected with a certain something. And at the night times has been killing shoppers, killing people in the marketplace. Nobody knows who he is. It's a mystery. All right. Nobody can find him. It might be up to our favorite flipper to maybe track him down, because how do you find somebody who is not just a man or a woman? It's something else. Jay, can you reveal this figure right here? Our first werewolf type character. It is the hound of Tarjay. Okay, this is close in on the face, please, Jay, so I don't, so people understand. The Hound of Tarjay. He's got the fucking the crosshairs. All right, a werewolf dog. He's white. He's got the scratches. His weapon of choice is scroll down the chain, the ball and chain. You know how you go to Target and you know how at every Target there's those red balls,
the giant red balls, which I keep wondering.
Red ball. That's his fucking mace. Okay, and he's gonna be tower. By the way, this is not a flipboard body. Okay, no. This is not like we are going to pay to tool a big body of a fucking werewolf. Spuds McKenzie or whatever that dog. I forgot what is that type of dog.
It's a Target dog. It's the Target dog.
yes. Hound of Tarjay. He's gonna come with some fun shit. I'm thinking one of the things I want him to come with, Jay. I don't know if we can tool this, but it's my dream. I would love a shopping cart that was ripped apart and he uses them as almost like shield weapons, like that. That would be fun. Maybe
he's a bull terrier. He's a bull terrier. A bull terrier, and his name is
Bull Terrier. Yes, exactly. But like this guy's gonna give Flipboard. So Flipboard doesn't. We don't know who the identity is. He could just be a guard. He could be the manager. We don't know. But Flipboard is very much on the lookout. There might be a story arc. I'm thinking of the comic book that they pay him, to infiltrate and find out who's the identity. Who's the identity of the Hound of Tarjay? We don't know. But
so during the day, he's somebody in the crowd, but at night he comes and stalks everybody.
Yes, he is murderous. The taste for blood, and then he's it's like the Hound of the Baskervilles. You know what I mean? That's right. I'm going Arthur Conan Doyle. You think I don't read? This is our own. this is our spoof Arthur Conan Doyle, Hound of the Baskerville. We don't fucking know. But yes, he's a problem. I want him to come with 2 heads. I want one like ferocious head with the fucking, just the maybe the drool in the thing. I know there is an opportunity for flocked. Some people don't love flocked. Maybe we do a limited run flocked, but this is something that, Hal just mentioned it. This is something that I'm excited. I would love for him to have like scratches, like red scratches, like down, like maybe down the chest or something like that. He's going to have a big ass chain, like that wraps all around with the fucking mace or whatever. I've always wanted to do like a big fucking like wolf type thing, but it's got to be my style. I don't want to just do a werewolf. So this is it. The Hound of Tarzay coming, howling at the moon, like the Ozzy Osbourne song, Bark at the Moon. There you go, buddy. There you go. The Mega J universe.
Well, he's definitely the Hulk of our universe for sure. Like basically, you get him pissed off, and all of a sudden he changes. Like the moon brings out the worst in him.
Right.
The flippers, the flippers bring out the worst in him. 100%.
Right,
guys. Yeah. So if you want to see more of these announcements, you definitely have to be at San Diego Comic-Con this year. It's going to be absolutely great. I'm not sure
And as far as I'm concerned, by the way, like in terms of Wave 2, there's a few where we're kind of dancing around. Should this one get a slot? Should that one? I definitely want this one. I desperately want a big hulking, what kind of dog was that?
It's a bull terrier.
Big hulking bull terrier. Before I get sued by Target and go to jail. But that's another story. Hopefully you guys get the figures before I'm incarcerated.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely nuts. And guys, you can definitely count on the fact that we will have a lot of other new announcements coming soon. And I'm not really sure there's too many other things that we can talk about, but what the heck? What is that? I don't know what that is, Hatter, but
that doesn't even make sense. Why is that? All the cards are red. Why is that one? All the cards are blue. Why is that one red?
What's going on here? That's
I think there's something wrong with your.
There's an error going on.
Yeah,
I don't know. We're having some problems here. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
Yeah, the coloring is off, Jay.
It's interesting though. I kind of like it. I
do, but like it would be stupid and crazy if we released something like that. Like that would be weird. Like especially as an exclusive, that would be a little strange.
It's kind of like an exclusive. I don't know. It seems almost like it's something that would only be released at conventions or maybe a specific convention. I don't know.
Jay, you're talking like a crazy person. What's fucking wrong with you?
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to understand what this is. I'm trying to.
I really don't know.
I don't
know. Maybe Toy Stalker knows, but I really don't know.
Maybe or maybe Flipor has infiltrated us and now he has his own exclusive for. I don't. You know what? I don't know. I'm totally oblivious as to what this is, but. Who sent this to us, by the way? I have no idea. I think this was sent anonymous to us.
I don't know. I mean, the photo is too crisp, so it can't be me. If it was out of focus, then you would know it was like I sent it or something. But it's a little too too crisp for.
It is an interesting. I'm baffled.
I'm baffled too. I don't get it, Jay.
This is very, very strange. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know.
Or closer. Maybe we find out closer to San Diego Comic-Con.
I'm not really sure. Lab Rat, I don't know. I don't know about these things called exclusives for San Diego. I don't know what that means. I'm not really too sure. Toy Stalker, Hulkamania Flipor. You know what? Hey, there's an idea.
Yes, that's
That's an Hal Jordan.
I do know one thing. If this thing was real, it would be in extremely limited quantities because we couldn't afford. Because we ran.
No. It is premium. It is premium flipper material.
Sorry, I was going to say the other thing is there is no way on earth anybody would guess if this did exist. There's no way on earth anybody would guess what this is.
No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody could possibly guess what this thing could be.
No.
But I do know that if this was real, it would be premium flipper material. The flippers would go nuts over this. Like this would be on eBay so fast, we couldn't contain ourselves. The bots would be on top of this thing.
Yes, this is going to be. If this existed, this would be hot. I would say that.
I think so. And no, it's. I don't think it is the $1 million figure. I don't think it is. I think it's something. I would imagine it's something completely different. Attorney and Royalty. Ooh, SDCC. Let's go. That's right, Attorney and Royalty. Mike, we'll see you there, brother. We will see you there. Todd say, Flipper went Super Saiyan. Flipper went Super Saiyan. Flipper was. You know what? That's a really good guess. I'm guessing something interesting too. That's an interesting guess myself.
I like that.
King Panther, red color? Anti-Fliporia. Ooh, there's another really good one. Man, somebody's been picking in the head of a couple of our team members here.
Dude, we have the best supporters of this line because they're very astute and they know, they get pretty close,
I agree. Tim's Toy Stalker's on a wrestling binge. Slim Jim Macho Man Madness Flipper.
Yeah. By the way, that guy lives and breathes wrestling. I thought I knew about wrestling, then I met Toy Stalker, and it's like, fuck, I don't know anything. Like it's wild. Unlike Mr. Home Arcade, who pretends to know wrestling. And let's face it, Home Arcade, if you're watching, you really don't fucking know wrestling.
Well, we're gonna get into wrestling in a little bit, just before you get going. But Lab Rat. Mega J, no, nobody wants that. Nobody wants a Mega J.
No, I don't know, Jay. People might want that.
Nobody wants a Mega J. That's coming, Seth. That is coming. The Flipper vehicle. Oh, you know what? If you come to the show, maybe you'll learn about Flipper vehicles. Maybe, just maybe, you'll learn about some Flipper vehicles.
Might.
You never know.
You just might.
You never know. Oh, here's another good one. Saphobi Flipper. Blind robot.
I mean, I'm not against is it Sofubi?
Sofubi, yeah, Sofubi.
Yeah.
Okay, I can guarantee you though, it's not Labubu. Okay, that can almost guarantee you 100%. It's not a.
Yeah, we'll be the only booth that doesn't have Labubu.
It will be better than freaking Labubu. Okay, you're gonna flip these things just like Labubus. Oh my God, Labubus! Oh, Flipper is flipping Labubus. That's what's actually happening.
Yeah.
It has to be a pony, right? DJ 5000. Yes, you know what? I'll take that moniker. Sure, I'll take a Wildor Mega J figure. Absolutely, 100%.
Dude, I think that would work.
Have you seen? Go check my Instagram feed.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan. Wait, Motu had the Molar exclusive figure years ago. Could this be Flipor and a Proctar 2 pack?
Ooh, I like that idea. See, this is why we have like the best supporters for this line, because they have ideas like that. They get the joke. It's like, of course, it's got to be a fucking proctologist if it's Flipboard. All right, of course.
Write that down, Harry. Write that down.
All here. It's all here in my brain.
Blaine, no, you don't. Don't be lying. Don't be lying. You do not want a Mega J Flipboard. You do not want one. No.
By the way, Mega J is on the Flipboard Gold art card. I don't know if anybody knows that. Like his face is on there. Thanks to Quentin Bedwell, who fucking did an amazing job.
He did. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Mind you, there's another laser pants in there too. So we don't
really care about him. You know what I mean? He's kind of enough has been said about that guy.
King Panther, is it a Johnny Nostalgia wearing a red one piece?
I wish. I asked for the licensing rights for Johnny Nostalgia. He gave me. It was like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was like, we can't afford you, and so we had to move on. Unfortunately.
It's all good. But yeah, guys, we are very excited about the state of this, and we are all going to be at San Diego. Please continue to throw in your supposed guesses for what this is? Because I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I'm completely oblivious.
If anyone lands on it, I'll give you something special, a coin or something. If anybody fucking lands on it,
not that we know what it is. Not that we know what it is. But if you guys can figure it out,
yeah, exactly. We don't know what it is, but if we did, and you happen to land on it, maybe you'll get something. Something.
Maybe
special.
you will. Maybe.
I like that Hal said that'd be a peg warmer if it was Jonathan. Man, you talk about a peg warmer. That thing can't get it can't get out of clearance soon enough. But that's the market has spoken, Johnny. Sorry.
Absolutely. So guys, we're gonna start winding it down, but please don't sleep on this, guys. Flipboard is going fast, and I do mean, I'm not even joking about this. Flipboard is going fast. Nerd Zoic is quickly running out. Big Bad Toy Store has already run out, and they were our biggest order, by far. They were our biggest order, and they've completely sold out. This is
great. I will say this is great for the line. If just a little inside baseball in terms of, because I like to be open and candid. Once we sell these things to a retailer, we don't really benefit in terms of like how many it sells. You know what I mean? Like when people buy it from BBTS, it's not like they already bought it from us, okay? Or Titan Toys and Toy Stalker and Nerd Zoic. However, we want a product that we stand behind that does sell out. We that's great for the line. We want to tell people, because just by being an independent toy, the deck is stacked against us. You know what I mean? It's just like we don't have we don't have the IP juice. But this is a fucking great thing. So my dream is that we can make these retailers. I want these retailers to all sell out and then be like, hey, we don't have any more. We're not going to. I already said this. We will not be remaking this line, meaning this wave of like flipboards. I think we're good. I think we're good with these and glow in the dark and this and that. But this does help us. This does gives us an optics boost to do a wave 2 and 3 and make this like a thing. I'm working on a comic book. I'll put my own money into like just making a comic, paying an artist, which is kind of pricey. But I want to. And when I say comic book and pricey, I mean like I'd like to make like a 70, 80 page funny kind of graphic novel that can have some lore as well. So like I'm taking this, even though it's funny and it's a joke and it's kind of South Park and Tick, like I really take this seriously, and the quality of this seriously. So this is just great optics for us. So please, I know we have lots of fans here that already got it. Please spread the word. Please let other people know. It's not all about like the old guard. Let's get some fucking sexy new guard. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely, and there still is ample stock. Well, actually, no, that's quickly running out. I'm just going to be absolutely truthful about this. If you're in Canada, head over to TitanToys.com. They have stock, and again, don't know how much is available left. And Toy Stalker is slowly but surely running out of their stock as well. I mean, you just like I said, our biggest order was from Big Bad Toy Store, and they're down to their last 3 figures. Nerd Zoic is not too far away. They've already sold out of Flipboard, the Flak bots, and of course the botches, and everything else is quickly running out. Definitely head over to Toy Stalker. Definitely head over to Nerd Zoic, and of course head over to TitanToys.com. This is absolutely nuts. And it's interesting that you should say that you're going to be doing a comic, Hatter, because of course comics is where the lore starts. Comics are where you learn more about the characters and everything about it. And, a certain creator here with us, just like hanging in the background while we've been chatting away, was slowly but surely creating his own lore. And I think you already are somewhat privy to this now, Hatter, but the El Dragoon is coming along, guys, and we are very, very excited.
Oh, look at that art.
About this. And this is the first time we're going to show you guys some of the art, which is getting very close to finalized. And we're going to show you some interesting decisions here. So when we first started thinking about El Dragoon, Danny, I think you and I were thinking that he was going to be, a big guy, but not nearly as big as this. First of all, what did you tell us are your impressions of this new design by Sebastian Navas?
I think
who's
we
our main.
actually there's another version, an updated one of this one.
I was gonna bring
You're
that
gonna
up.
go to that?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I'm asking for
all,
I'm showing the evolution, Danny. I'm showing the evolution. So
like a Pokemon. All right, fair enough.
It.
So the first phase.
That's right.
Yeah, stage 1. No, definitely this is cool. We're trying to go with more like a 5'10" to 6 foot kind of lucha wrestler type look, right? Kind of like I don't know if you guys know who Prince Puma is, but his physique was kind of cool and slim, but very lucha like, right? And so yeah, man, I definitely like what Sebastian did here.
Yeah, but
Danny, you know him very
he's
well.
a great fucking artist.
Yeah, he worked on your stuff, right? So that, and this is also inspired by you, bro, and I appreciate it, truthfully, because meeting you
we
at
of course
San Diego and all that, man, that was,
Yeah, we of course, our writer, the writing team on this is of course our good friend, Gilly Reds Comics, and of course
Gilly is a fucking superstar, dude.
He is. And of course, through Gilly, we already did work with him on the Champions of the Verity mini comic. Yeah. So once we saw that artwork, we said, you know what, we got to get this guy on board, and he really did the kick-ass work for that book. So now we're hoping that
you guys locked down the best. He's so fucking good. I was a fan of his. I was so fortunate we could get him. You guys are obviously. I mean, look at his fucking work. Look at his anatomy. Like he's just so. Dude, I still look at the Flipboard comic because right now I'm doing like a little secret thing that I'm putting together that Jay knows about with the Flipboard comic. And I just still I look at panels. You know how like some artists like they'll do pinups good, but then you look at the panels and it's a little bit rushed and things. Dude, you can take any one of his panels and blow it up and make that like it's a piece of art. You know what I mean? He's that fucking good.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Danny actually had, being the creative mind that Danny has, he actually said that again, we want this to be the best that the comic can be, and sometimes it does involve a little back and forth. And Danny being the critical on the physique of El Dragoon, we really wanted to get this right. So Sebastian literally kicked that. He knocked this one out of the park.
Oh wow!
I mean, you really can't tell. It's subtle, but you really can't tell that there's a lot more. What did you think about this, Danny? Like I think we're really close here.
Well, it's cool, man. Definitely, he looks more along the lines that kind of what I was hoping for, right? And it's funny because when he presented the first design, definitely great and super cool, right? But then we discussed, maybe seeing how he'd look a little bit slimmer or a little bit taller or whatnot, right? And like he came back to us in like 3 minutes and he had already something cooked up. So yeah, that guy is next level, right? And super appreciate it for sure.
He really is, because originally when we first started doing these concept sketches that he was throwing at us, there was a lot of things to take in, and we were really impressed at. It's funny how things evolve, right? Because originally he had this great sketch of El Dragoon, and it actually became a poster of that we actually started bringing to shows. And I'm just trying to pull it up right now, because initially that's he was almost there at that point, locking down this overall design. But then you know what, we needed these designs to start working on something else, which again, I don't want to be too ambiguous with this, because obviously we really want to get closer to what we're doing here, but we do have to sort of keep a few things closer to the chest. But yeah, we're getting much closer to that. I'm really trying to find that image. But anyway, let's go on to the next one. He also gave us some additional designs for characters that are going to be in the book, including this character called Omega. And how come I can't find there? There it is. And Omega is.
King Panther said Henderson's been telling, give us a song.
Give me 1 second.
Sorry, no, find your thing, Jay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm still doing it. I'm just.
I didn't want to. By the way, I probably have like 5 more minutes before I gotta fucking run.
All right, no worries. So let me just show you this character here. And this design really did blow us out of the water. So Omega is just this beast of a man, and he looks absolutely
Oh wow!
thrilling.
Look at the fucking art on that, man.
Yeah, it's just absolutely thrilling.
Is this also Sebastian?
This is also This is all of this is Sebastian. This is awesome. What are your thoughts on this character, Danny? When we first saw this guy, and I'm going to bring up the original sketch from before.
No, he's definitely scary looking. I actually like the backstory behind this guy, where it's him and he has a brother named Alpha. So you'll kind of see them in the story, right? But
I love this dude. I love his tattoos.
Yeah, man, and he's got some samurai. Like they see the mask, it's kind of samurai-ish inspired, right? But there's
also
more...
Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, kind of, Hannibal Lecter, and
he's fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
I like him.
So the original layout, the original layout that first like blew us away was this sketch here. This was just absolutely, and this gives you a size relationship about what
he's a big boy.
Oh, he's a brute.
Oh yeah,
he's an absolute brute.
He's a big old boy.
But this was the original design for El Dragoon, and we wanted to keep true to this character because this is what we initially envisioned, and that's why going from this to this is very important. You know what I mean? Because it really keeps that acrobatic style for this character, and we're world building here, Hatter. We're really trying to world build. So now, with Omega, we can see this version, which is the initial stage. And you know what, Danny? We might as well talk about it. These are actually toy designs, guys. These are we're looking at trying to.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's true.
Of course, Hatter knew. Of course, you
great toys, man.
And but it needs tweaking because this one's just a bit too stocky compared to what we thought we were. What we saw here. But again, Sebastian was thinking about more along the lines of toys. But we asked him to take another look at it, and he come up with something a little bit extra, if you will. And I think he's getting closer. He's getting a lot closer because this is getting
very cool.
This is getting really, really tight, and we are so excited. And before we start winding it down, I did want to show some really cool panel work that he's done that we want to share with you guys, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So take a look at these quick last little bits here, guys. This is the work of Sebastian, and he is just absolutely killing it.
Wow,
so good.
This guy
he's so good, dude. You know what that reminds me of, that panel? Did you guys ever play Tecmo World Wrestling on Nintendo?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You remember how you would do a special move and it would take you to a cutscene of like a cinematic cutscene? It reminds me of that, dude. And it's just that so cool. He like in slow motion, like ding, he's just fucking like, and the guy just breaks his back or something.
Oh, yes, 100%. And that's exactly it. And we want to recapture that magic. You know what I mean? And that's actually what we were hoping to achieve here. And yeah, man, it's actually we're not going to show that one again. That was a bit too premature. But yeah, man, we're really excited about this. We are first going to go with a Kickstarter on this, trying to raise some funds for the comic book. That's going to lead into and again, Danny, we might as well talk about it. Well, that's going to lead to toys, and that's really our ultimate goal here.
That's the goal, yeah, man, for sure.
So we're planning on a wave 1, maybe, guys.
I love it.
So this is what we're hoping for, and on the graciousness of the Hatter himself, we have a lot more to show, but we will be sharing that at San Diego Comic-Con with you guys. So,
well, I will support. I support you guys. So anything
Thanks, Nero.
you want, we'll say. Anything you want to do. What's the guy from Ninja Turtles? He goes, anything you want to do, we'll do. Anything you want to say, we'll fucking say. I love and I love the art. Jay, we should ask Sebastian to do one of the cards. We have 15 of his characters.
Oh, for sure. You definitely need to.
Dude, what am I like? Why? It's like the most. It's the most. You know how sometimes the most obvious thing like is staring you in the face. I'm like looking for. I'm like trying to think. I was like, fuck, we gotta go to Sebastian. So that's Jay. Maybe maybe talk to him if you can. Let us know. We gotta give him one of the cards.
we're talking with him every day. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
Yeah, well, let me go through the roster and I'll pick a card. Sorry, I didn't want to deviate. It just as I'm looking at his art, I'm like, why? Like, it's like, why the fuck not? So, but dude, that looked fucking great. That's funny enough. Like, that's like in my wheelhouse. Like, just like those wrestlers, they're all big and vivid. Yeah, I like that's a lot lot of fun. So,
brother.
So comic book first, correct? First the comic.
We want to do comic first,
and then on the heels of that, like graphic novel or like one issue.
We are okay. So the way it's going to work is actually, Danny, why don't you explain how it's going to work, Danny?
Well, we're hoping to do maybe like a 5-part series, right?
Okay.
So maybe like the first part or two will be we're just gonna do a mild kind of Kickstarter in a sense, right? Just to get things off the ground, and then maybe in the third or fourth book, maybe even the second, who knows, we'll start introducing action figures, right?
Okay.
So the way this Kickstarter is going to run, if it's we're going to try and kickstart the first book, and then the stretch goals will be the second book, third book, and fourth book, all the way to the fifth, and then as a crazy stretch goal. We're going to introduce something right at the end for some outrageous price, and it might just be some sort of figure. You never know. We're not gonna really reveal those details yet. We're gonna talk about it at San Diego Comic-Con. So you guys definitely come to the Mad Hatter Flip or panel, because there's a lot to talk about. And of course, we have a lot of reveals, a lot of things that are happening. Hatter, thank you so much for being here tonight. We're going to continue the show, but I wanted to give you a chance to, of course, what are you up to? How can people reach you? And of course, what else is going on in the Hatter's world?
Oh boy, what are we up to? Flipboard delivery. Jay and me and Ralph especially. I've just, busting Ralph mostly, but just busting butt trying to get everybody their flipboards. Thank you for everybody's support. Please just be patient. We're a small team and we're just trying to get it all out. And as you saw Ralph posting in the chat, which means that he's being a little lazy. You know what I mean? He's not like working as hard as he could, but that's another story. This is I'm very excited about this line and the people's response to this line. I think there is a need to have something funny and stupid and just fun. And this definitely scratches an itch. So thank you everybody for supporting. Keep tuned to me, keep tuned to Jay. We have some more surprises and some more reveals. We're taking this pretty seriously, and we are definitely gearing up for some cards and like what would be a fun wave two in this. And then, besides that, just watch the channel, still doing reviews, still doing toy hunts. Okay. I reviewed some Doritos the other day. They were delicious. Okay. I finished the whole bag. It didn't take me long. Catcha, thinking about some Catcha plushes. That's a reveal right there. Like we might do a small run of like let's say plushes, give it to your kid. They love you forever. Imagine just buying your kids love. They love you. Imagine like dad got me or mom got me a Catcha plush, and then they'll always remember that. Okay. Or you buy it for yourself. Okay. Who cares? You're an adult. Buy your own fucking plush. Why not? So I'm invested in this. This is a passion for work of passion for a lot of people. And if you want flipboards, Toy Stalker. Well, there's 3 at BBTS. There's 3 artist proof. You're a customizer or you like great figures, you got 3 over there. Toy Stalker, he has the figures, but he also has the coins and the pins and stuff like that. Titan Toys, wherever you are, but Canada, you can get them at Titan Toys as well. And Nerdzoic is almost out. So those are the 4. It's like the special 4. And trust me, I would have loved to have made more. Trust me, this is a real conversation I've had with BBTS is we would like to put in another order, and it was a pretty big order, and I had to turn it down because I was like, no, we just said we would make this many and we would move on. So I really mean it. I have now turned down a lot of orders, which translated to a lot of money because I just want us to move into the next thing. So we are taking it very, very seriously, and and we might have some more stuff. And also, don't forget to harass Mondo to do a flip or figure, please. Just for like anytime you see them, hey, you guys should just like harass them. Make a 1/6 scale because they don't know. They think they're punk rock. You're not punk rock until you do that. So that's it. That's all I got to say. I'll let you guys do your fucking thing, and I got to go be a father now.
Big shout out to the Mad Hatter. Guys, definitely subscribe to Mad Hatter. Subscribe to Mad Hatter on his channel. Check out all his reviews. He's doing some great stuff. And, of course, follow Flipor and the Champions of the Fairy. Hatter, peace. Take it easy.
Bye, guys.
Thanks again, bro. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Good.
Later, man.
Guys, this has been amazing. A lot of great reveals happening today, of course. And don't forget, we will be Danny and I are going to head to San Diego Comic-Con 2025, and we will be showcasing our very own, our newest project, of course, which is El Dragoon.
Hey.
And yes, you heard it here, guys. We are going to be doing toys. But before we get to the toys,
yeah,
we're going to get to the book.
Things to do before that.
We got to do the book first. But man, Danny, now here's the thing. This is a mishmash. That is not the right El Dragoon body. That's going to be thinned out, just like you saw before. All right, but that is the taller version of Omega. So yeah, we're working on this. It's just a continued work of progress. But guys, can you see these amazing action figures in person? Wouldn't that be absolutely epic? I think that we're really excited about this. But even furthering to that, I mean, we have some amazing artwork here from Sebastian Navas. I mean, crazy. Uruguay, respect, Danny. Absolutely, man. Look at this. This is absolutely nuts. I can't wait until we see this in full color, in full real life. And guys, we're going to have more of these panels and more of this artwork and more of this wonderful story, which we're going to tell at San Diego Comic-Con. So we hope to see you guys there. Let's take a look. Let's get some comments from the crowd there, Danny. But you know what? Actually, before that, Danny, I'm excited, Danny. What are you thinking about San Diego Comic-Con, and how are we gonna handle this, brother? This is like a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna. Well, after doing it last year, I feel like we kind of know what to expect now. Well, you've done it a few times, no? But
I can tell you know.
Minecon is a thing, right? So definitely mindful of that, right? Definitely the exclusives, right? So
yeah, we got to get that bigger suitcase for you, Danny. That's what we got. We gotta get
more
that
smuggling, yes.
Oh my god, that thing was. Your suitcase was like packed to the rafters. It was like there was no space left. Like we should have taken a picture, Danny. It was lit. Your Jenga skills, your Tetris skills are insane, and they arrived here without a scratch. That was the perfect thing about it. It was literally.
And then we all became Flipor after that. So
absolutely. Holy crap. JP, I think I'm gonna say it that way. Thank you, brother. We're really looking forward to seeing you. We're looking forward to seeing you, bro. It's gonna be great.
That was a blast, man.
Oh my god, just so much fun. The dinner was good, but it was actually just hanging out with friends. You know what I mean, Danny? That's really what it was. Toy Sorceress. We're gonna have a blast, everybody. It's gonna be crazy. It's Bullseye. We're all roided out. Yes, it is. It is Bullseye. Right. All roided out. No chewing is in the house. Sorry, brother. I wanted to shut you out earlier, but you know Hatter. He likes hearing the sound of his own voice. It was crazy. We couldn't. Danny and I just couldn't even get a word in. It was like blah 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 blah.
He's so good like that, man.
He is. The man can sell ice to Eskimos. It's ridiculous. Hal Jordan. Can you also double as a post-apocalyptic mutant little rascals dog? Oh, that's actually true. That is absolutely true. Blaine McGovern, dude, this is amazing. Yes, we are looking forward to everything Flipor, but also really excited about what we're going to be doing with
for sure.
El Dragoon.
We can't wait to share the story, but we've been holding back so much. So
yes, we have. There's so many things we want to say and not enough time to do it, but we are very excited. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Proctar. I love it. You guys are killing me, man. Let's see here. Tuvaz Zone, El Dragoon. We're ready for it. Yes, we are super excited about this. It's going to be excellent. Dolphin at Mega J Retro. What scale figure? Oh God, here we go, Danny. Here we go. What scale figure is El Dragoon? Is it going to be flipboard scale? Is it going to be interchangeable parts with flipboard? Danny, what are we thinking? Should we do it with 5.5, or what are you thinking, Danny? What are you thinking about the figures? And be honest, it's okay. Be honest.
Well, I love articulation,
Yep,
so I don't know. We're still discussing it, right? For sure. Or we're thinking of maybe making for both lines, maybe. I don't know, right? Because that was a thing that came up before. A lot of the He-Man type bucks and those things.
Yeah, there's there's Masterverse. There's obviously Origins, but then there's also WWE and Motu, right? WWE Motu. So yeah, Danny, 100%. You're definitely on the right track. But yeah, Danny and I have a lot to discuss. Sorry, Danny, didn't mean to cut you. Finish off your thought, because
no, it's all good. It's we're still discussing at the end of the day, but I also like figures that have that are highly articulated, right? Kind of like your fig art and stuff like that. But even Medi Toys, Medi Toys has those big bucks, Brutal Realms, those kind of guys.
And let's be honest, Danny, SH Figure Arts is a different scale than all of them, right? So
they're small, man. But I'm referring more to maybe the articulation, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
But in terms of scale, like I said, like I really like the Brutal Realms kind of guys, Medi Toys.
Nice. I like them.
Stuff, they're like really big and bulky but super articulated, right? But like for the smaller bucks, it's we're still trying to figure that out, because the bigger bucks, there's a lot of options and things to kind of work with, right?
Yeah, but we'll let everybody know once we start developing that aspect of it. But you can see that we're definitely already on the way. Todd Say, oh, this is like a little Mac Luchador. Oh man, I love it.
There you go. He's got it.
I love it. Toy Stalker. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, Danny, we might have a retailer on board. You never know. We might have one.
That'd be great. We'd appreciate that, man.
Todd Say, it's Mega J before he got onto YouTube. Oh my God, no. I never looked that good. I never looked that good, bro. I never looked that good. That is a peak specimen.
Yeah.
Peak specimen. Toy Stalker. This is Scarecrow meets Bane meets Kenny Omega. Oh, holy crap! Yes, this is Omega. Kenny Omega ain't got nothing on this Omega. But I see what you're saying, dude. I see what he's got that look, right? He's got that psychopathic look. DJ 5000, very cool. Danny, he's got it. He's got it. Toy Stalker's got it. The cartoon Ultimate Muscle. That's right, baby.
There's gonna be a lot of that in this for sure.
Absolutely. Todd Say, Kiniko Man needs to make a. Oh, dude, that's good. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Kiniko Man needs to make a cameo. That's gonna be awesome. Two Bad Zone. Can't wait for the action figure of the comics. This is gonna be awesome. Yes.
Thank you, man.
The Lab Rat. Mega J needs a figurine. No, dude, nobody wants a Mega J figure. Nobody. I appreciate the gesture. I do. I appreciate it, but nobody wants a Mega J figure. Trust me. King Panther. But people want a Danny Green figure, though. They definitely.
Oh yeah.
Danny Green is going to be a manager in the. He's going to show up as a manager in the comic. Trust me. He's definitely going to. He's going to be.
I'll be like
he's going to get behind the scenes, just like back. King Panther. What's going on, Noel? I see a future crossover with El Dragoon and Flipboard in the works.
We were just talking about this earlier. Anyways, yeah.
And you know what? It looks like Nier is very interested. Hatter,
he's down.
Very interested.
That'd be so
Hatter
cool.
looks like he's very interested. Lab Rat. Flipboard flipping lucha masks. You know what's hilarious about that? We talked about that today too.
100%.
We actually talked about that today as well.
That's the cool thing about lucha, right? Masks and the cosplay aspect to it and all that. So
you better believe it, brother.
Stay tuned, guys.
Two Vet Zone. When do you think the Kickstarter will begin? El Dragoon comic. I think we can talk about it now, right, Danny? We can, yeah. Our target date is sometime in October, so it's coming close, guys. It's coming close, and you can see we've already started the production on issue 1. We really want to show you guys how dedicated we are. We really want to show you guys just how serious we are about this project and how much we want this to succeed. Danny has been working very hard with Sebastian, with Gilly, on the story, on the designs. And you know what? it's amazing the collaboration that we've had with Sebastian. He's been so good. He's been so understanding. Because we're new at this too, right, Danny? Like, we know Danny knows what he wants. I think that's really the thing. Danny knows what he wants, and it's amazing how much Sebastian has been generous with this time.
He understands, man. He understands. Like when you talk to him about something, he knows exactly what you mean, and then next thing you know, he just cooks something up, and boom, you're like, yeah. I think you
Let this man cook, Danny. Let this man cook. Shay Reed. Let's go, El Dragoon. Oh, I can't wait until Shay actually builds us the Dio. That would be sick, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
That would be sick.
He's already talking about it, man.
So, oh, yeah. It's going to be fun. Attorney Royalty, can't wait to see more. Thank you. Thank you, brother. It's going to be awesome.
Appreciate it.
Mythic Dolphin, Mega J Retro, love the catch-up plushie idea. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be so cute.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be big.
Freaking crazy. Kenzo's in the house. Guys, subscribe to Kenzo's Creations if you haven't already. He's a freaking amazing toy tuber again as well. And of course, please subscribe to Attorney Royalty and of course our good friends over at Toy Habits. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. To Vaz Zone, everybody who's here tonight, even no Chewing who's in the house. Please subscribe to him as well. A lot of great friends that we're going to be seeing once again at San Diego Comic-Con. It's going to be great. Toy Sorceress, everybody here, and of course our good friend Andrew Davis, who is not a toy tuber, but we're going to see him anyway. So great stuff, guys. Kenzo. Rub it in, Jay. Jeez, still waiting on my 3. Don't worry, brother. Please be patient. It's not too much more, not too much longer. We'll get it to you. Todd say, turning down money doesn't sound flip-orish. You know what? It's just it really is just because Flipor had literally we ran out of stock. We literally ran out of stock there, and to make another run, it's crazy. It is crazy about how much we would have to invest to make another run. It's absolutely nuts. Lab Rat. Flipper Frank, be in the back yelling. Where be my flippers? Mythic Dolphin, Mega J, are you coming to Legions Con 2025? Danny and I are planning, are looking.
Oh yeah, Legions Con, yes. I would like to look at that.
Definitely looking at it. I think driving to New Jersey is not too difficult. It's actually
that one's not bad.
Yeah, but for us last year, we drove to Virginia and then so that was a slog. But just driving to New Jersey, I think it's very doable, 100%. So, yeah, no, it's possible. We can definitely do it. So yes, Tiffany, we're thinking about it. Drock 81200. Which night is your panel? I'll PM you, brother. I'll PM you. I can't actually talk about that until it actually gets posted, but I will PM you. Okay. Send me a PM on IG. Send me a PM. I know. Mario asked me about it the other day, but yeah, please send me a PM. Okay. We'll get in touch. Kenzo's Creations, dude, you are talking about yourself. Guys, definitely head over to Kenzo's Creations. Check out. He has the only, and I do mean the only Adora figure ever made in Master Universe Origin style. You need to check it out. Jason Cabrera, $2 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What Transformers exclusive have been announced? Believe it or not, I don't know if they're exclusives, but they are available. But sorry, guys. But believe it or not, the choo-choo trains, like Bumblebee choo-choo train, Megatron
I've never seen those. Yes,
just some weird,
like the steampunk-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, some weird,
I don't know,
steampunk weirdness. And I got to tell you, I am not looking forward to that. I mean, seriously, I am totally whatever, man. Just whatever. But I think they'll probably have another stream soon, so we'll probably find out more. I do know that there is a G.I. Joe, obviously, exclusive, but I think that probably is not nearly as exciting as what would be a Transformers exclusive. Toy Sorceress, thanks for the shout out. Oh my gosh, that's not even a shout. That's just the truth. The truth, Toy Sorceress. It is the truth. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Toy Habits. They are freaking amazing. And we will be seeing them at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. Danny, my friend, I am over the moon about what we're going to be showcasing at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. El Dragoon is coming to San Diego, guys. And we, the Titans Talking Toys, are going to be there, and we hope to see you guys there. My friend Danny, what are you working on, brother? And how can people reach you? Tell us what's going on in the life of Danny Green.
What am I working on? El Dragoon, of course, but we'll be at actually this weekend. We'll be at Gotham Central. They're doing a summer bash, so we'll be there showing off some of the Dragoon stuff. So we'll be sharing some content on that. And that's it, man, for the most part. And then YouTube Tuesdays. We're trying to stick to Tuesdays. So if you guys want to tune in again next Tuesday around 8, 9, 10, something like that. So yeah, and that's it. Catch us at SDCC soon.
So just as a heads up, it's probably going to be earlier than this. The only reason we were this late is because Hatter had a meeting and we had to like push it a little bit. More than likely, it's going to be closer to 8, maybe just a little bit after dinner. Danny and I are gonna work that out. Danny works long hours, and honestly, getting the schedule right has been very difficult to do. But we're trying our best.
Yeah.
It might not even be
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
right?
That's what the idea. The idea is Tuesdays, and we're gonna find out exactly. But again, we're just normal people, guys. We have our lives, so we're trying our best to accommodate you guys. But we love this community. It's really a big part of us, and of course, we want to bring brand new products to you guys and bring the best that we have to you and everybody out there. I'm super excited that we're going to be able to meet our friends once again. Toy Sorceress, Drock 81 2000, Mythic Dolphin. I would love to see you, but obviously, if you're going to go to Legion's Con, we're definitely going to try and make it out there. Kenzo's Creations, definitely, guys. All these wonderful toy tubers, Turning in Royalty, to Vaz Zone, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to all these wonderful creators. They are the best. You guys cannot go wrong with them. Watching their content. And of course, the great Toy Stalker, guys, definitely head over to Toy Stalker. Pick up a flip or while you still can, because they are running out. He's definitely doing the job of 12 people. His team is just absolutely carrying this on his shoulders. So you guys have to check him out. And of course, guys, we do have Titans Talking Toys, which will be streaming on Friday, and we hope to see you guys there. Danny, thank you for joining, my friend. It's been absolutely amazing. And Clint Jorgensen, who I met this weekend in person, amazing. The man is a trooper. Seriously, it was incredible meeting Clint. Are you going to go to the Geek Dad Life Extravaganza at San Diego Comic-Con? I hope we can. Danny and I really truly hope that we can make it to the Extravaganza because we leave on Sunday. So unfortunately, because we leave on Sunday, it might not be possible to attend. But we're like, if it's not Sunday, we're definitely going to be there, right, Danny?
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely going to give it a shot. So we'll see what happens, Clint. I am very, very hopeful that we can still make it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Last comment before we log off, everybody. Mythic Dolphin. I'm in Virginia. Oh yes, that's right. You mentioned it last year. I'm in Virginia, so that drive from Virginia to Legion's Con is familiar to me, and it's my family's yearly vacation tradition. So you know what? We're definitely going to try once more to meet up with the Mythic Dolphin. Thank you, Mythic Dolphin. We hope to see you there, guys. Flipor and of course El Dragoon will be at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, and I got to tell you guys, I'm super excited about these new teases that we got for you tonight.
Oh man!
And I hope that you guys will be able to see us at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. Danny Green and myself will be there, and we will see you guys there. I hope they're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Oh my gosh, there are actually a few more. What the heck here? Drock 81 2000, brother, send me a PM. We got to talk about dinner. Have a good one, brother. Kenzo's Creations. Good night, everybody. Good night, Kenzo's Creations. Turning in Royalty. Good night, brother. And Frankie Rivera, you got the last word tonight, Frankie. Peace out, everybody. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We are the Danny Greens talking toys, and we will see you next time. Good journey, everybody.
Good night, guys. Peace out. Thanks again.
Geek proud, everybody.